Hello, everyone. Well, happy Monday. Welcome to another episode of Collector's Figure. I think we're on 46. We're fast approaching our year anniversary. About, what, 6 more episodes to go? Yeah. We're going to talk about some hot toys. We're going to talk about some Queen Studios. We're going to talk about um, some communication problems that I feel is an issue with 1/6 community and the businesses, such as Hot Toys. But with me today is Blue Tattoo, Michael Elliott, and Alex Darth Montano.
No.
Hopefully, we get a couple more guests in here. There's a couple links sent out again. Well, hopefully, they can make it in. If not, that's okay. But as
Well,
we
we
start
have,
every week,
yeah.
has anyone got anything new this past week?
The birthday
Well,
boy.
Birthday
The
boy.
46th episode, even. I didn't even plan it.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Cool. What a
46
coincidence.
46.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What
46.
timing?
Yeah, it was
Very
perfect.
good
I didn't remember that it was.
What's up, Nicolio? Hey, some guy.
Oh, hey, thanks for coming, guys.
Nice.
Is the paint tank any different from the previous one?
I don't have the previous one, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we should have done a comparison video.
Ah, maybe I'll
got it.
bring it over. He didn't come with much. He came with hands and a base
Well, the base is huge, so
and a chest piece.
We got a whole new angle of your setup there too. Looks good.
Oh, yep. Yeah, I'm migrating everybody into the new shelf.
Ooh,
I got most of my Star Wars in there.
So when did you put that together?
The past couple of days.
That looks really sweet. Wow.
Thank you. I think I'm going to move all the Mando stuff to this lower part. It's a little bit shorter, but it should be
Okay.
pretty
Oh,
good.
you mean parts of that setup or all of it?
Most of the Mando stuff is in there. I got a pillar shelf just like this one on the other side that has the IG-11 and the Scout Trooper on the bike. That they'll all go in that middle shelf there.
Okay.
But it looks a little crowded.
Look alive, shipmates. Officer on the bridge. Good evening, Commander Green.
Yeah. Commander Green.
All right, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Thanks for coming in.
Yep.
All right. Good there, Blue?
Well, I'm ex-Navy. You always acknowledge an officer when they come on the bridge. So what kind of base is that?
1 second.
Oh, they should have just done magnets, man. It was a little bit of a pain to get everything in there.
Oh, because okay.
Yeah. And this is a
Cool.
separate piece. This is a separate piece, and then the bottom piece.
Mm.
I mean, it's pretty cool, but like that's all he has to stand on. Like, it's not
Gotcha.
that much, unfortunately. And there's nothing here. Like
Oh,
why? I don't know.
huh. It looks like some kind of plaque where the label is supposed to go there, right?
Yep.
Smooth.
no- I don't know. I'd have to look.
Interesting.
I'd have to look at
Very
like
cool.
these pictures or something to see.
Mhm.
Maybe it came with it. Maybe I got a defect. I don't know. But yeah, that's all I got
All right.
this week.
Mike, you got something hiding there or what?
Yeah. Well, actually, so I did pick up a new figure last week. If you go to my Instagram page, you'll see a hint of it in the picture that I posted last week. Not the one you commented on, Beam. There's another. I put a second picture up.
Okay.
Blue, I think Blue saw it, and then I noticed that I think Nicolio acknowledged it as well. But anyway, you can tell by the picture what it was. And Then I went to the collector show. Yeah, you go, Nicolio. That's the one. Then I went to the collector show, and once again, found some really cool stuff there. One of the things that I found, I can't even show you guys yet because it is going to accent a diorama that I'm doing. And it didn't really dawn on me. I had been looking at this thing for a few times that I've gone to the collectible show. And fortunate enough, the same vendor was there, and I saw it. I got it. I brought it home. I worked it in. I went, oh my God, I just realized this is going to go perfect with this other diorama. And I very much want you guys to see it, but it's so cool that it needs to be a part of the whole presentation. So that'll be coming soon. There's another component that needs to go with it though first that I need to get. And then I ran into another collector who comes every once in a while. And you remember the Star Trek figure that I picked up of Cisco from Playmates. Is one of these. What it was is one of the companies called Playmates did these 9-inch figures of Star Trek figures back in the 90s, and they did the cast of the original series, Deep Space Nine, and Voyager. No, Next Generation and Voyager. And this one vendor had like a whole setup with a bunch of different figures from all of the different series. Not everybody, but some of them. Some of them, the face sculpts, and considering the fact that these figures are done back in the 90s, you wouldn't expect any kind of, real great quality. But the Cisco face sculpt really turned out very well. Looked a lot like them. And then some of the cast and crew from some of the other shows, but then I found he had 2 figures of one of the crew members, but it was 2 different figures. And one of them was $5 and one was $10. And I said, well, this is the same character, but it's in a different set situation. Why are you charging more for this one and less for that? So because the box is all bent up. I said, well, what if I'm a collector that could care less about the box? He goes, all right, give me $5 for it. Anyway, because he had, like I said, he had 5 and 10. I got, this is Chekhov, Lieutenant Chekhov from the original series. There was an episode called The Felonian Web. And in that particular episode, Spock, Kirk, McCoy, and Chekhov went aboard the Defiant that had been missing. When they went aboard the Defiant, all of the crew members were dead, and they come to find out there was this alien race that had contained them inside this web. And what the web would do, it would shift and alter and distort time so that it would drive you insane at the same time as they were encasing you in this web. So anyway, they managed to get out of it. But when they went aboard the Defiant, they wore these suits. And so I went back and I watched that episode again yesterday. And I went to look at some of the snapshots, and Playmates got the suit exactly right from the series. So, yeah. So what I did was I did a little kit bash here. This is in this particular episode, Chekhov gets caught in the time variant, and he winds up being transported onto the space station at Deep Space Nine, and Cisco is there in the transporter room to greet him. But I really dig it, man. The helmet comes off. Let me show you. And so there's the helmet there. That's just really cool. Like I said, they did an excellent job. It looks exactly like the uniform that they wore. And this head sculpt of Chekhov is outstanding.
Is that like Amigo style version
This
of
is this was by a company called Playmates, who were very
Oh,
prevalent. Yeah, it's a little better.
Yeah.
Very prevalent in the '90s, and they did all of the Star Trek figures in 9-inch scale. And
yeah.
so the
It's
the,
cool.
the they had one version of Chekhov where he was in his regular suit, and then he had another version where he was in this. I said, well, I want this one because the soft goods, everything about this is so cool. Like
Nice.
I said, it's all soft goods, and I said, like I said, it absolutely matches the uniform to a T. So this was very cool. And the dude only charged me $5, man.
Dang.
Mm.
Yeah. Now the whole this whole harness comes off, but I think it comes off. I'm pretty sure those unsnap in the back, but
Oh,
I'm almost
Okay.
afraid. I'm almost afraid to test it.
yeah.
So in the meantime, I think I'm just going to go ahead
It says
and
it was a
leave.
Target exclusive.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Wow. Where did you find that information from?
Well, I looked it up, and eBay was the first one to have it, and there's a sticker on it that says
And then they say like, didn't it come out like It had to have been in the '90s. I think Playmates was.
exclusive collector's edition available only at Target.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
yeah, that's pretty cool, dude. $28.
Oh wow. But yeah, it's awesome, man. I'm so happy with it. And so go ahead and energize.
Oh, nice.
So
That's
so
cool.
wait, so that's a helmet on his head? I thought that was
Yes.
the condoms you guys used to wear back in the day.
You thought it was a what?
A condom that you guys used to wear back in the day.
Be good. Be good. Be
I'm
good.
always good. I'm always good.
All
That's
right.
why there's a lot of us walking around because it looks uncomfortable.
And then yeah, it does, doesn't it? And then from another vendor, he had a bag full of loose figures.
Ooh, I
And
like
he
these
said,
figures.
yeah, he said 3 for 10 or 1 for $5. So I wound up getting this. This is really cool, and I don't know where it's from, but it reminds you a little bit of a Star Wars beast because it has sort of a Rancor look to it. But this is really awesome.
Oh, I know where that's from. That's a McFarlane figure. No
Yeah.
wonder you picked it up. That's
Oh, yeah.
Tortured Souls.
Is that what this is?
If it's not from Tortured Souls, it's from Curse of Spawn series.
Dude, this is so cool.
Yeah, I think that's Curse of Spawn series. Curse of
This-
Spawn. They had a few like weird characters. This one had like a rider that's very small, like a demon rider. It'll go right on top of it. Yeah, it's the Curse of Spawn series. I had to look at the face real good. Yeah.
Yes.
'Cause-
And this is big enough. A 6-inch figure might be a little too big, but it'll definitely do a 5-inch.
Well, if you see it, it's supposed to be in the 6-inch scale range. The monster the goblin that rides on top of him, he's a dwarf.
Well, it probably could because it does sit up very high, So yeah, I'll give it a shot. But this would be great for when I'm doing my toy photography. So $5, had to get it. Had to
Heck
get
yeah.
it.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You can put that in with anything. You can put that with your She Spawn and all of it because
Yes.
it fits. It fits.
And but I definitely like all of the Star Trek figures. Some of the faces weren't very well done, but man, he had figures from all of the series. So I'm gonna go back. Hopefully, he'll be there. Nab them for $5, man. I'm gonna get a few more.
Hell yeah.
They had a
Yeah.
transporter series as well.
Oh,
Two that they're like half transporting.
okay. Now, but they were
Playmates
smaller.
did the same
But
thing.
they were smaller figures, weren't they?
I don't remember, but they were also exclusive to Target. So
Because there was the same guy who had the Playmates. He had these. They must have been about looked like they're about 4 inches,
Okay.
and they were all standing in little transporter rooms,
Luminar.
and they were in transition, but they were really small.
Okay.
I wanted to get him, but he had the original crew. He had everybody but Sulu.
Oh, dang.
And I said, "You don't have Sulu?" He goes, "No." I go, "I'll pass." I wanted so bad, man, but no Sulu.
You know what? I would have Googled search Sulu real quick just to see where I could find them, and then complete the set like that. I would have done that real quick in a heartbeat. Just because, you know, the completionist in me says that if I can get a deal on everybody but one figure, let me see how expensive that one figure is. If that one figure equals the entire wave that I'm getting, I might as well buy the entire wave and wait for a deal.
Well, you know what I like about this place? Literally the same guy. He's had those Star Trek figures there every time I've gone for months now. So it's almost like, you know, there's not a whole lot of people looking for exactly what I want. So whenever I go back, usually it's still there. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. What was that again?
It's outdated. A lot of the figures are outdated.
Oh, they have no idea how much of a gift they're giving me.
Oh yeah, exactly. But see, here's the thing: you can't put a price tag on your own personal nostalgia.
Exactly, and that's what I love about it. You know, because these accessories that I picked up this last time that I said goes with this diorama, and I'm going to show you guys later.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't expect the guy to even still have it, and so when I saw it, I went, "Oh my God, I got to grab this!" And so yeah. I did all my shopping from one vendor because he was just throwing me deals.
Gotcha.
So what about so it looks like Lou has something new.
I got lots of new stuff. I always get new stuff. I got my 501st Deluxe.
Nice.
Okay.
So I got that. I got my Churro Spider-Man.
Yeah, damn it, I want churro.
Churro. You gotta
roll your R's.
Churro. While everyone gets the bargain bin version, I still got my churros. Okay.
Churros.
And then I got cable.
Mm-hmm.
And then in front of me that I haven't unboxed it because I got to do unboxing / comparison is the Chrome Trooper and the Mandalorian Trooper. So give you guys a comparison later on, sometime this week. But yeah, this figure, complete amazing. All the hubbub and hate not necessary because
I agree.
This guy right here is fantastic. It's exactly what we got from the prototype, and in my opinion, I think a little bit better, just based on the fact that we don't have a magnetic head sculpt, so we don't have to worry in time of head losing its polarity, if you will. So and this sucker's bright. So this is like what's his name? Mysterio with his LED.
Oh yeah.
Look how bright that.
Yeah.
And then,
for that little bit right there.
Really good figure. I'm glad I picked him up.
Yeah. So now I need to get me a freaking Winter Soldier. Thank you, S-Beam, and Cyborg Spider-Man because I want all three of my guys to be showing their guns. You know what I mean? Talking about this one right here, not this one, but this one. All the cybernetic arms. You know, just like flexing. They're all different and they all look amazing. And it just so happened to be the left side. What's up with the left side? Left side is always getting the least amount of love. Everybody's right handed, like, oh yeah, I gotta save my right hand. You can take this hand.
Yeah.
Well, I did a kit bashing on Lobo where I gave him a cybernetic arm.
Yeah,
but
I remember that.
Yeah, it's on the left side too, but I didn't have a right arm to do it, so I had to put on the left.
You want to see something cool? S-Beam exclusive. This is going to be an S-Beam exclusive.
Okay.
Remember this little nifty pulley grenade launcher?
Mm-hmm.
This little pulley one, right? Take this off.
Right? Nice. I was wondering about that.
Oh, is it going to fit in that barrel?
That's what she said.
It's gonna.
And then
awesome.
Yeah.
Put his finger in the
I'll
trigger.
address that momentarily.
That's what kit
I was,
bashing is
I was
all
referring
about.
to Luminar's comment.
Yeah,
Boom.
that's what you call kit bashing right there.
That's cool, dude.
Nice.
That
That's
looks
cool.
awesome that way.
I was.
I like
Yeah.
that we could
Yeah.
do that with Boba's jetpack as well.
That is killer like that, bro.
Yeah, I did that
So-
with Heavy Mando too. Like his big gun
Mhm.
that'll fit like right in between the barrels. It looks great.
Yeah.
You know, NECA, the Phantoms figure comes with 2 shots that come out both of his guns too, and it adds so much more, so much
Oh,
element to it. Yeah. He's got 2 shot bursts for each pistol,
Looks
And
good.
then my favorite part.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
and it sticks right. It's magnetized, huh?
Magnetized.
Bendy wire, so you can drape this over very nicely, and look, no effort whatsoever, and it fits like it's supposed to. Look at that, no
Yeah.
effort.
Mhm.
Cool, very cool.
Wait till you see me do some range shots with this.
Well, I haven't taken them out of the box yet, but
You haven't?
Blue got me this.
Nice.
Nice. Yo, that right there is to me a grail piece. That's the last time you're gonna see one of our pristine actors looking healthy, because now he looks like he had.
I did make the quip that
He's a bit emaciated.
recast.
He's more of a what we call baluche.
Baluche.
Yeah, like he's a stuffed animal right now.
Oh, all right.
I did make the quip that I was going to recast his head sculpt to make a Zeus.
Ooh.
Lumi,
We'll see.
Lumi had a question for. Oh, I'm sorry. You're showing stuff.
Yep.
My bad.
Oh, Mark 6.
The first Mark 6, yeah. The one with the pink
Nice.
on it.
Oh,
Too
nice.
much glare. There
So
we
you're
go.
gonna send that one to me?
Heck no. I gotta recolor the rubber part that discolored because it's the original one.
Mm-hmm.
But I got it at a really good price, so
Nice.
Mark 6 finally joins
That's the
collection.
undersized one.
Yeah. I'll make it look really cool in my display though. So
That's what's up. Hi, Lumi.
Yeah, she had a question for you, Bean.
she did. Recommendation for paint on head sculpts. Well, what I use is Vallejo.
Vallejo. Yeah, Vallejo.
I haven't dabbled in pastels for as blushing yet, but I've seen it done. I just haven't gotten around to trying it myself. I have used mica powder for some blushing work or just some shading work. That works pretty well as long as you can find it when it's not shiny, for lack of a better term. It's very shiny. So you could dull it out with the varnish if you needed to. Yeah, the mica powder works all right because I've used that a little bit, and then just the Vallejo is the best paint I've used so far. Army Painter, that's a good one. That's used on the little guys. I forget the name of it. Warhammer.
Testers or Warhammer? Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah, that's been Vallejo. It's good paint. Just remember to thin it down and with water. And
So where you get those at, Michael's?
I get mine from Amazon. Amazon, primarily. It's about
Well, most hobby stores should have that anyway, right?
yeah, it should. I get the flesh set, which is about $46, I think. So not too bad.
$46 a tube.
For the pack. The
I was
flesh
going
pack.
to say,
There's-
holy moly!
Oh hell no, I wouldn't buy it then.
Shit.
How many you get in the pack? Three or four? I know they can't be that
No,
cheap.
they're
Though.
16.
Oh,
Wow.
well, that's not a bad price at all.
You get a whole range of colors. You get brown rose. Brown rose is what I use a lot for underneath medium flesh tone, light flesh tone, regular flesh tone, sunny flesh tone. Um, yeah, a bunch of good colors. English uniform. I think I may have bought that separately. But yeah, dark flesh. No true browns, so I don't. There's like one brown that would really work, but I don't. It's the burnt umber.
Lou,
That's a good one.
sorry,
Yeah,
didn't mean
bro.
to interrupt.
No, you
I
good.
I can't remember. Is it NECA? There's another company. They're dropping. Doggone it. What are their names again?
Like a mech turtle.
What they do? There's a mech. There's
Oh,
definitely.
I already have that. I already have that on pre-order. I got 2 of them. They're Gundam styled Ninja Turtles. Got that on Big Bad Toy Store. They're close to like what? Almost. I want to say 175. Die cast and plastic pieces. You buy all 4 turtles, you get to build the turtle van.
Nice.
And it's dope because you get a turtle with a dynamic pose, and you also get one that could sit in the cockpit, and also that same turtle that could sit in the cockpit could fit in the van. And you get the wheels with Leo first, so you get all 4 wheels with Leo, and we'll get to see what comes out with everyone else.
And then
I'm
there's
not playing with
another.
that.
There's another company, and I can't. It's not NECA. There's another company that's dropping. I think there's 6 or 7 inch rigs, 6 inch rig. Bebop and Rocksteady. I can't, and I don't. I was watching one of these streams, and the guys brought it up, and I cannot remember what company, but there is a Bebop and Rocksteady coming out.
Bebop and Rocksteady coming out as far as a
Yep.
mech or as
No, just
another
it's just
figure.
just the regular TMNT. Yeah.
Do they
The
look
mech
like the cartoons?
The mech was a whole nother company all itself, but this is
Yeah,
another company
that I
doing Bebop. There's another company doing Bebop and Rocksteady.
But
But
but it's not a mech though. It's just
No.
regular cartoon style.
I believe it's cartoon style. Yeah.
Because the most recent
I'll-
ones that came out is the Loyal Subjects to go with
That's it.
the Loyal Subject ones, which is like the 4
I
inch
think
line. And you can
was it
switch
the
the
Loyal?
heads. You can switch the heads and make them human.
I'm not sure. It might have been the Loyal Subjects. That could be it. I'm not sure. That could be it.
Yeah, I've been on this for 2 years. I've been watching this.
Oh, I know you
But-
catch them.
No, for this specific one, the mech ones.
Oh, this one?
I've been watching them for 2 years. So there's one specific spot that has them for pre-order for $2 for
That's
pre-order. You pre-order
Are you-
it
are
for
you
$2, and then you wait until it announced. But we didn't have a price tag for it at the time, so I didn't go for it. Once I saw Big Bad have it, boom, put 2 into the chamber real quick because one. Out of all of them, to me, the strongest 2 are Leah or Donnie and Mikey. Donnie and Mikey are the 2 strongest as far as visuals, right? They both come with unique.
You say they're on
weapons
Big
that
Bad Toy Store?
Big Bad Toy Store, yes.
Okay.
What's the scale on these?
9 inches tall, so they're roughly a 1x100.
Basically, the same size as a Chekhov right here. This is 9 inches
Give or
right here.
take. Give or
Okay.
take.
Well, actually, this is actually almost 10 inches because he's got that helmet on, so he's bigger than Cisco. I measured it out. He's about 9 3/4.
9 Yeah. This is about the same height. 9 point something is the range for this Leo, and this guy's gonna have mixed media between plastic and die-cast, PVC and die-cast. So he's gonna be a heavy boy. So if they're following the same techniques as the other Gundams, the Gundam figures, they have like usually like a metal frame and then plastic on top, right? Or the bottom half will be metal while the top half is PVC. So I'm hoping that is the limbs that are die cast, and then the rest, like the shell and whatnot, is PVC, just so that way it could be well balanced as a figure.
Nice.
if they structure it right, because I know the shell itself transforms so that way you can put the turtle in and then it closes and it looks like a mutagen canister in the back. That's the
Nice.
cool part.
Oh, all right, cool.
So it looks like a mutagen canister in the back, and they come together. And I'm like, this looks familiar. In one of the old, I think it was 2000s, they had a what if scenario, or matter of fact, it could have been the early 2000s. Yeah, they had a what if series. Basically, each generation of turtles look different. This one, the master is Michelangelo teaching a bunch of human kids how to be ninjas, and these kids wear mechs and fight crime in mech suits that look like turtles in the responding colors. So it's similar to what we see, but completely different. And this right here is a must buy if you're a turtle fan, if you're a Gundam fan, and you love crossovers. This right here to me is better than a Transformer crossover. Way better than a Transformer crossover because you actually have the actual turtles in their own individual mechs. So can't wait. And then Leo has this weird combination. He has an actual shield that could drape over his shoulders, kind of like, yeah, there's the shield. It could drape over his shoulders, kind of like the way Tall Geese 3 is. Like he has like shoulder harness where he could hold a gun and a shield. He could put it on both sides and have it as extra armor plating. But he also can take his swords and combine them into a different type of sword. And then he has 2 pistols. And the 2 pistols, I think, connecting to 1 blaster. So there's a lot of mix and matching going on. It's awesome, man. I can't wait to get this. I'm not sleeping on this at all. As soon as I get this, I'm gonna have me a nice little display, 1 by 100 scale, just so I could play around and have me a nice little environment. If I feel like it, I'll throw Godzilla in the mix, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. I don't care. I'm putting everybody in there. It's gonna look good. I'm gonna have me like, okay, my dream shelf. Everyone has a mech. Everyone gets to fight.
So they just have the Leo right now.
Yeah, Leo's the only one now, and they're doing it in waves. There's 5 of them. So you get all 4 turtles and Shredder. And Shredder looks the sickest. He is the sickest mech I've seen thus far. And he looks similar to the one we saw on the main page that's all black, where the spikes are, because, Shredder has spikes on him. And, dude, it's a piece that's worth getting. Basically, the mech looks like Kevin Nash's Super Shredder, but as a mech. So, oh snap! Here we go. Sold out statues. Sold out statues. I remember this piece.
Oh, you said statues. Mario's going to pop up here in a minute.
Yep, watch for Mario.
Yeah, he knows about this. He knows I wanted these at one point in time. Now I don't want them. They take up too much space.
Yeah.
All you have to do is mention his name. He's just around the corner.
Yeah.
Statues.
Yeah.
Statues.
Okay.
Statues. I said it 3 times.
Just like Candy, man. You'll get here.
Said statues?
No, I saw a sideshow over here, so I was like, "What the heck does sideshow make?" Statue.
Pretty cool. But Alex,
Well,
did you get anything before we get out?
Yeah.
I did. I got a few figures last week. I got the Boba Fett from Empire Strikes Back, but the version that was previous to the 40th anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
I got that guy. I got C-3PO from Sideshow. It's pretty cool, actually. I got R2 from Hot Toys. I got, what else did I get? Oh, I got this No Speeder Luke. That's a pretty awesome figure. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah.
Oh, that's just it? That's it? That's a lot of money right there.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the Rogue One Vader to arrive either tomorrow or the day after.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, and the what was it? The deluxe version of Luke from Return of the Jedi, the one with the poncho.
Oh yeah, I missed out on that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I saw it and it wasn't cheap, but I needed it.
Yeah. That's why I didn't get it. Haven't gotten it yet. So.
Yeah.
Speaking.
But yeah,
Speaking of,
I'm gonna grab the C-3PO. Like people
Yeah.
complain a lot about it, and it's really cool.
Well, yeah,
Grab
I've been
it.
contemplating
Because it's
getting
not
it.
diecast. That's why it's because it's not diecast.
Oh, it doesn't need
It has
to
to
be
be
diecast.
diecast.
Yeah, but
It has to be diecast.
I think
No,
it's
it's
got a
diecast.
it's got a nice
Actually,
feature on it. Like the head, you can just like tap the head and the
yeah,
lights turn on or something like that.
yeah,
Yeah,
Oh
There you go.
wow, there you
it's
go.
pretty
like come on,
good.
Hot Toys, like where you at?
Like this, honestly, it looks like metal.
So who did that? What
Sideshow.
company?
Sideshow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty good. Like it's really decent. Like I can't complain. Like my wife saw it and she thought it was metal. Like
Nice.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
looks
pretty
it.
good.
I mean it's nice and shiny, man. It's
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
it's good.
Yeah, I'm really, really happy with it. And I got it for 160, I think. So
Oh,
with
nice.
the reward points. So,
Not
Yeah.
bad.
yeah.
You gonna get that the Hot Toys one?
Oh
Right.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I needed this one. Just
Okay.
like I got R2 and I felt bad to have him by himself, so I needed his
Nice.
friend.
I know. I feel the same. I've been
Yeah.
contemplating that.
Yeah, he really
It
needed
just
his
looks
friend.
weird by itself.
Yeah, it doesn't look good. Like you need to have his friend next to him. It's like I when I got the Hot Leia, I needed to get the Snowspeeder Luke immediately. I had one payment left,
Yeah.
but had to pay it off because they look weird. Like if I don't know.
Did you try to fix her nose?
Not yet. I don't know how to or what to do. I'm so angry with that. And the seller, I filed a complaint on eBay. For anyone who doesn't know, I bought the Hot Leia on eBay, and it came with the nose, well, the paint, like the paint all scratched the tip of the nose.
Hmm.
And the
Oh.
seller said that wasn't the figure that he sent me. I
Oh,
was
jeez.
lying, and he pretty much he wanted to give me $5 back for the trouble. And
Show PayPal the shipping label and everything.
yeah, I showed him everything. Like I sent him pictures of the box, and he didn't care, and eBay didn't care either. So I'm stuck with a defective figure.
Live
Yeah.
unboxings. Live
Oh,
unboxings.
Mm.
Yeah, like
Unboxings.
man, like I really like. I'm happy with the figure. I'm guessing the guy really needed the money, and that's why he didn't.
Well, still
the-
a scumbag. Once a scumbag, always a scumbag.
Oh yeah. But I just hope the idiot got out of his troubles with my money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
Well,
is the paint
karma's a-
scratched or is it the nose itself? That's
It's the paint. It's the paint, but it looks like I'm gonna send you some pictures. Like if you look closely, it feels like someone tried to fix it before.
oh
Because it feels like there's like another layer of
Layer,
shiny.
yeah.
It's kind of weird. Like I don't know. Like he's lying, and I checked the pictures of his eBay post, and you could see that there was something wrong with the nose, but I wasn't looking for that. Like. But whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, karma's
I
a
hate him,
BI. You already know that. Karma's
Yeah, I
a
hate him,
BI.
man.
The only thing that's irritating about it is that it's so small. Like like everybody would look at it, would notice it, but the fact that it's there,
Yeah.
it's like, hey, really, nobody's really gonna notice, but doggone it.
And the problem, like, it's right in the tip of the nose, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter where
No.
you look. Like, you're gonna see that.
But see, that's why you overlooked it when you first saw it, because you wouldn't, you really wouldn't be looking for
Yeah,
something like that.
exactly. I just put it out of the box, saw it. I'm like, oh, this is beautiful, and put it under the LED lights, and I saw the thing right away.
They call it hiding in plain sight.
Yeah.
I got a tip for him. Here, take a churro.
A churro.
Take a churro. Turn that some sideways and.
And there you go. You know you could put it.
Happiness. Yeah, I got that, and I think that's it.
Oh, you did good.
Yeah,
You did real good.
yeah, I'm happy, especially with that Boba Fett. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Look at all it.
I forgot. There was a couple of other things that I did get that I didn't mention.
What was that?
That's not in. It's not in yet.
Okay.
Spawn's on his way. He's shipped. He's
1/6 for
here.
sure?
He's here. The 1/6 Spawn.
Pretty
That one. The Immortal Heroes.
That's crazy.
So it's really a quarter scale, but I digress. the 1/6 kit is requesting a full payment or the remaining payment of the Tom Hardy Venom from Venom 2 that comes with that new head sculpt, bust, and outfit.
Yep.
So that's coming out. They're already asking for payment 1/6 kit. So
Dang. Okay.
so that's going to be on its way soon after the con. And the Sideshow daily specials.
Mhm.
I was able to snag one of the drone packs, so that should be on its way.
Oh
soon
yeah, that's
too.
still on sale right now.
Nice.
30%
Very
off.
cool.
Yeah.
Is it
I'm still
50%
waiting on
off?
mine and Mike's Indiana Jones. I'm still waiting for that to come out.
Yeah, no notification yet, huh?
Nothing.
I,
It's supposed to be this month, but
Well,
Did
I
any of
was
you
I
guys
was under
get
the impression that it was going to be out at least by the end of the year. So when you said September, I was like, really? Because I thought it might be even later. But
well, looking that way.
yeah,
Did
yeah.
any of you guys get the Throne Boba Fett?
Not yet.
Oh,
I got a couple more peanuts
not yet.
left.
I'm waiting on that one.
Yeah.
Like I already did the review on the.
Yeah, I saw it.
the
I saw your
repaint.
review. Yeah.
Yeah, Papa. That one right there is going to be it's going to be a wait for Christmas kind of thing.
But Beam, that's what these accessories that I got are for. That's why I said soon as Indy comes in, I hook this all together. I'll show you guys. It's gonna be so killer.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll have 2 shrines to Harrison Ford. I already have my Blade Runner shrine, and then I'm gonna have my Indy shrine. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Waiting for that Indy.
2 figures coming. Arthur Morgan from 1/6 kit, the Limb Toys Morgan, and the Constantine. Whenever Constantine Forum feels like shipping it, I paid like last week sometime. I'm like, dude, come on, man, just ship it already. So yeah, waiting on them guys.
Oh man, I just wish I had more money than I could spend. Because honestly,
Don't we all?
I'm spending too much, and
Well, don't we all?
No one spends like Loco Lou. I'm just saying that right now because the missus gives me the evil eye every time something comes in the mail. Like,
Oh, are they for the new movie? I suppose.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Hasbro announced that they're gonna make an Indiana Jones line.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm sure there'll be flashbacks in the new one.
Wait a minute. Who's making it?
About time travel at one point. So.
Wait. Did you say Hasbro is making an indie line?
Yes.
yeah,
You're talking about 6-inch figures.
6
6
inch,
inch. Yep.
6 inch, right up your alley, right up your alley, brother.
There you go, buddy.
So I'm gonna have a 6-scale indie and a 6-inch.
Yep, that's what she said.
Man, I'm fired up.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, man.
Well, going to Hot Toys, we're gonna go here.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Look at
yes.
Let's stop here first. Well, not the coolest thing in the world, in my opinion. It's still pretty cool. I want it just so I can repaint it.
That's like your opinion, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'm happy for this. I can't wait to get it.
Oh, me too, man. Ah, dude, this looks freaking awesome. I want that freaking gantry. Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks so much better than the red one or whatever that was.
Mm-hmm.
The original color?
A lot more. What's that?
You say it looks better than the original color?
Yeah. To me. Yeah.
It looks cool.
I'm more excited for that. Yeah.
Wait, who just did that?
I did.
Wait a minute. I thought
I don't agree at all.
I thought you were a bigger Iron Man. I thought you were the biggest Iron Man lover in the room, Blue.
Well, Iron Man lover as far as red and gold go.
No,
Yes.
Beam is the biggest
Original
Iron Man.
No.
Okay,
No.
I can't.
He's an OG Iron Man.
Bleh. I can't stand the neon text.
Thank God.
Don't lie,
Thank God.
You have them all. You have them all.
Thank God you have a line.
You have them all.
I've only wanted one, and that was the blue one. The original.
The 85? Or the
Blue's trying to rationalize his purchases.
That was like 3, I want to say.
Was it the 3?
Yeah.
The Listerine version?
No, it was more blue, I want to say. It was more blue than
The
that.
Trident version.
Yep. Either way, it was blue, and so it was more Tronish. You know, it was
Trident.
blue Tron.
That's the blue one.
This one could be actually the Tron edition.
That's the Tron one. That's the one that's the first one that we got before. But what happened was this.
But we constantly get this Listerine version now.
Well, no. This is the same one. It's the blue one. This is the same one. It's just reissued
different.
with the gantry. The blue is exactly the same, bro.
No, why is it green?
It looks green.
So
Here we go. Here we go.
They've done a Neon Tech 4 before, or is this the 3?
That is the 4. That is the 4. The first one to come out was the 4 Neon Tech. Number 4, Mark 4 suit was the first Neon Tech. Then they did the Mark 6 in yellow, and then they did the War Machine in an orange, and then they gave us the 50, and now they gave us back the 4, but with the gantry, because it's basically saying we gave you the quarter scale version of it, but now let's give you more Neon
Which
Tech.
didn't sell very well.
Yeah,
it's too big, man. That's way too big.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's getting it.
Yeah, I really want the gantry for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I'm excited about. I'm excited about the gantry.
I'd be too on the fence to not repaint it. I mean, I would want the original. I want the original.
Yeah. Give it time. Give it time. You'll have a regular.
Daddy chill. Daddy chill.
We'll get another 4 with a donut.
Oh shoot.
That would be cool.
That would be cool. Even if it's just a piece that you can sit in, like, come on.
That would be a great base.
Yeah.
That would be like the best.
Just chill there with coffee and
it's like a diorama.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is a diorama.
And one that makes
Well,
sense.
that's quite true. It is.
It is a diorama.
And then that's exactly how I would pose my my Mark IV. Just chilling there, leaning, leg up, you know. Yeah. It's freaking fantastic. And then, but yeah, I'm totally getting this because he looks fantastic to me.
Yeah, to me, I gotta get it because this is going to be my Disney crossover with Tron. So I'll have this suit with my park exclusive Spider-Man, and have Tony's revisiting the well. Plus, I just want to let you guys know this specific suit was in the comics. Briefly, yes, it was. You look at if you Google Tron style Iron Man in comics, right? Or however you want to word it, you'll see this suit and then you'll see that suit in the comics. It's literally the same.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, he looks great. The only thing I wouldn't mind the translucent pieces for the chest and the face mask, but it's for Shanghai only. That sucks.
They always say Shanghai only. Then when we get it, it's a regular piece.
Yeah,
great piece. Can't wait. It's gonna be. Oh man, yeah, that's gonna be expensive. Like at least over 5.
Like 800.
No. Don't speak that evil upon me, Ricky Bobby.
I pass. Unless I can get to make it like, you know, somewhere in that range. Yeah.
Well, then, Spider-Man was released, right?
Yep, the one without the churro.
Churro and non-churro. Yeah.
Fuck
churro.
Screw that non-churro one.
Churro.
It's churro all the way, baby.
Screw
the churro.
I want that churro. Why is that R so far away from the?
There's your boy.
I was wondering the same thing. What the hell's going on here?
What's going on, man? Why you going past your boy?
Hang on, I wanted to talk about Spider-Man real quick.
Oh, okay.
But apparently, my computer doesn't want to talk about Spider-Man. He wants to talk about
that's what I'm doing.
Oh, there
That's
it is.
your boy.
Yep, hell yeah. This looks good.
Yep.
Yeah.
$300.
$300. Yep.
Yeah.
Come on,
expected.
coupons.
As
The
expected.
beginning of the end.
Yep.
What are you talking about? It was the beginning of the end when COVID was
A
over.
while
We
ago.
wasn't-
Yeah.
Well, this is at least like $285, but I'm pretty sure that guy is charging a lot more for his likeness. There's no way that
Because you don't get a whole lot with them.
no, you get Spotchka, you get a new base, which is pretty cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, I wish they would do that a lot more often. Like
I think they will be. I
each
think that's
person,
one reason why prices are going up, and then I think they had to pay for this guy's likeness. So
yep,
Timothy Oliphant's likeness.
they make different bases for different characters.
It's not just that they're charging us more; it's they're charging them more as well. You know, it's not.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's a two-way street. It's
Yep.
like a circle.
Inflation, I guess you guys could call it, but you know, Americans are greedy.
This
called,
is true.
it's also called capitalism.
Call it what you will. I will have this.
and if it wasn't like $300, I'd buy two and take off the armor on one. But I'd have to get a different body because that's going to be a giraffe neck.
Yep, for sure.
Excuse me.
It does look awfully high.
Yeah, just push it down.
What? Why isn't it?
He does have a.
Why isn't he? Why?
He does,
Why didn't they do him in his civilian clothes?
Because this is
Because it's the
Mandalorian
Mandalorian
version.
Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
he showed up first. I mean, granted, it was the Book of Mando where he showed
Oh,
up.
you know something? You're right, because he didn't show up in the civilian clothes in the Mandalorian, did he? He did it in Boba Fett.
I think he did. I think he did for.
I thought he did.
No, he
I
didn't.
could be wrong.
He didn't.
No, because how he's gonna show up in the book of?
He probably.
Boba Fett-
I
Wait,
think
wait,
he
wait,
kept
let me
the
finish,
chest
let me
plate
finish,
on all the
let me
time.
Let me finish. How is he going to be represented in the book of Boba Fett in armor if Boba already has his armor back and is wearing it?
Yeah.
No, what I mean is that he shows up without the armor in Mandalorian.
Book of Boba, yeah.
No, in Mandalorian he has it on first, and then whatchamacallit? He comes back in the book of Boba Fett without the armor because Mando's asking him for the favor for the townspeople.
Yeah,
to
but
come
he
and
shows
help
up at the end of the episode where he gives the armor back to Mando. I think he shows up without the armor,
he does
with the red shirt.
Yeah.
And everything. Yeah. So
at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
He's carrying it. He's got it all on that.
Okay. So it leads me back to what I was saying from the beginning. Why didn't they release it with it? To me, it seems because you already have like a Mando. I mean, a Boba Fett wearing the same thing.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be better if it was
take it off?
I was just gonna say
Can
that
you?
too. It looks like they tailored it well enough to where you probably could.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's cool then.
Yeah. You'd have to. I don't know.
Well, how would you guys display them? Let's say you got all your Boba Fett figures together. Would you do them in that or his civilian clothes?
I would display him without the armor.
I'll display him with the armor.
Yeah, I just play him with the armor for sure. Because I mean, you were gonna have to buy a different body if you take that armor off, or shave down his neck, because it's gonna be super long. Because
well, that's why you keep the scarf on.
You have the
Okay,
scarf?
so in other words, they didn't make the body compatible to you undressing them.
We'll know in 3 years.
They rarely do.
It's going to be like a year and a couple months. It says.
But still, even if he's in the civilian clothes,
But
even if he's in the civilian clothes, his scarf will still be around his neck, so you can at least kind of hide the long neck anyway.
Yeah.
Well, there's also another thing you can do, and it's very simple because he may not have a fat suit underneath, but what you can do is add the padding that comes in with your boxes. Like if you have the repaint Boba Fett or whatever, the very thin black foam that goes in between some of the armor plates or under the arms or whatever.
Yep.
You can take that, put it and tuck it inside his shirt and give him higher shoulders and kind
Very
of
true.
create the illusion that his, shoulders is up, matches his neck proportions, because a scarf is going to drape over it. You're not going to see it. Also, he's a very lengthy guy. If you see him, he's pretty like,
he's
he looks like a Martian, so to speak. You know what I mean? He has the body type of a Martian.
Martian.
So, yeah, Martian.
He's a slender.
Head,
he's a very
Martian
slender.
Manhunter,
Yeah,
maybe.
Body.
right.
Manhunter?
Right.
I think that. Well, yeah, a little bit.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, what
certainly
about
not
you?
Marvin the Martian.
Well, what about you, Beam? How would you display him, with or without the
I
armor?
think I'd have to, if it's feasible, I think I'd have to take it off, because it all depends on where you're displaying him as well. If you're
That's
displaying him
why
next
I
to
was asking. That's
next
why.
to a
Yep,
Boba Fett,
exactly.
you kind of want him without the armor.
Exactly.
If you're displaying him with just Mando, then the armor would be okay.
But at least you got the option. I wasn't sure whether or not you could take the armor off, but that's cool.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. So that'd be
And
interesting.
you mean for $300 plus, I have to mod this figure?
Well, people talk about buying these figures and repainting stuff all the time.
True. I'm gonna get two.
Well, here's the thing: if you go to the people
I was
who
just
are
playing
selling
devil's
the
advocate.
figure,
I wasn't serious.
what you would have to do is this: buy the outfit online, because someone's going to part the hell out of this, right?
Sure, yeah.
And buy the outfit that you want for him. His shirt, his scarf, and the pants and the boots, right? You get all those things, and you apply to the head sculpt that you already own. The only issue you're going to run into is finding the proper body type to fit the outfit and scale.
Skinny body, though. I mean, you can just.
Finding a skinny body is not the same as finding the right height, because he has a long neck, so you need the compensation.
They usually come with little leg extenders that you can just take off if it's too tall, or.
Leg extenders can only go so far depending on how they did the joints.
Right.
Because if the ball joints are thicker, you're going to run into issues. That's where blue tack.
But I can almost guarantee you, Lou, this is one of those regular taller bodies.
Yeah.
And that the neck is the only thing that's been extended to match.
Hopefully, because when I held that Boba Fett and compared him to this Boba Fett, two completely different bodies.
True. Mm-hmm.
Two completely different bodies. So we don't know if this is going to carry over that same Boba Fett body without the fat suit, or if it's going to be a new body.
No, I think it's one of those
ratchet joints. Because the other
I think it's one of those
like
classic European male bodies, to be honest with you. Just with longer leg extenders.
We'll see, because honestly, the extenders are not. The extenders are mostly for the kit bash stuff, because he's wearing boots. He's not wearing extenders.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but you can see the extenders on a Captain America body as well. The extenders are there. I took apart the Infinity War cap, and those freaking things on the bottom of the caps are freaking huge.
Yeah. But also that's to proportionate that's for proportions as well, because if you look at his thighs, his body is thick, and then they add the fat suit on top.
But that's all they'd have to do with this body as well, though, is add a longer calf.
He wasn't that tall. He wasn't that tall. He just
what is he like?
Skinny.
He's probably like what, 6'2"?
Yeah.
He's not super tall.
So yeah.
Well, when you're slender, 6'2" gives you the illusion of being taller.
True.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look at the way his armor drapes. And granted, this is prototype. This is all proto. So by the time we get this, he's going to be very like his shoulders is going to meet his chin. He's going to be like this.
I hope not. That'd be
it'd
be like head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
It'd be a cable situation if you took off.
There's no cable situation. That's the thing. There's no cable situation. Even when you take off the cloak, there's no cable situation. If you look at if you look at Cable,
it is a little extended because they added
into
so much on the shoulders.
Look, if you look at Cable, as soon as he fights the soldiers in the prison, right? He has a big ass head. His arms are very small, cut but small. He kind of has like this Bruce Lee thing going on, where the head is big, everything else is slim. And
I want to say he was bigger
in
in Dune than he was in
Yes,
Deadpool.
and that's due to the armor. He had his whole sleeve out. You could, I measure.
Or even
everything
without
based
the
on
armor
this
when he was training Paul.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
he looked way bigger than he did in Deadpool.
And he had trained differently for Deadpool versus here, because he had to look like he's from a dystopian future.
Yep.
So that doesn't mean bigger muscles. That means the muscles are defined. Completely different way of training. Completely different. You're not training for combat more so than you are training for survival.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Well, you want to be cut, but you want to be lean.
When you're surviving, you're lean no matter what. You're surviving.
Yeah.
There's no one producing food. There's no one. You're hunting everything.
Right.
The world is to shit. You have to be the one to scavenge for stuff. And you're lean like that. That's part of the combat part. But you're surviving. When you're in Dune, everything is there. I can have my meat and everything else there, and I'm just training like a warrior and getting big like Hercules. You know what I mean? It's different set of training regimens from survival to just I live in this empire and I have to be a soldier, train like a soldier, but also eat like a king. You get what I'm saying? Completely different. You get all the nutrients and stuff like that versus I have to find something to eat.
Yep.
Tuli, good to see you.
Yeah. Hope you are well.
What's up? What's up?
Oh, Lou, I got a new clip for you, by the way.
Ooh, is it a Tuma?
I'll be back. Ha! You did not gonna say that, did you?
Wait, what? I didn't hear
it. Froze on me. I didn't catch any of it. It froze.
I didn't catch it.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'll be back. Ha! You did not gonna say that, did you?
All right, there you go.
See, I would love to get a Last Action Hero Arnold as well.
Yeah,
I love that movie. That's a
Eric
classic.
Slater would be awesome.
You know that's going to be a third party.
I bet somebody did it already. I bet you somebody did it already.
You would think, wouldn't you? I mean, that was a
not a third party. Just someone in general is like, oh yeah, I got me a Last Action Hero.
How about that? How about that question from Thule? Everyone picking up the panel? They're picking up Cobb?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm picking up Cobb at clearance.
Yep. Oh, yeah, he's getting couponed
I might be doing the Black Series. I'm not that invested in him as a character, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Well, if I know he was important in some of the, I believe it was the novels or comics.
Yeah.
And I think game as well. Like he plays a specific role, but here he's kind of a plot point at the same time. It's just an episodic plot point. You know what I mean? He's like Quill. The only difference is that Quill is dead and he's not.
Right.
I really like the character, and I was really kind of disappointed to see him at the end in the back of the tank, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I was hoping he was in the back of the tank.
I more back to tank, yay!
Yeah, and he only got shot in the shoulder. I want to say he didn't die.
We know how much of a mess that
yeah.
that show
was. Oh, I know a guy. Yeah.
Listen, unless they come up with some cockamamie reason to give him a cybernetic arm and just say, "Oh, this is RoboCop," not RoboCop, but RoboCop.
Yeah, RoboCop.
You know, and then he's
RoboCop.
gonna have a quick as long as he ain't spinning like Usher. As long as he's not spinning like Usher for a shot, I'm happy.
Speaking of which, NECA is dropping any week now 7-inch RoboCop, and it's gonna have two head scopes. One of the head scopes is gonna be with the head off, with the helmet off, and the likeness man is awesome. It's a get. It's a get. I gotta have that.
He's ordered on Big Bad Toy Store for me. They got him with the chair.
I'm getting him for sure.
Oh, McFarlane's also bringing out something new. I seen it a picture of it from Hong Kong.
McFarlane brings out something new every day.
Yeah, no. But
He's unbelievable.
He hasn't announced it. He hasn't announced it yet, and that is Omega Spawn. It's a deluxe figure.
Wow, Omega.
So Omega Spawn. So,
no, it's already out because it's been at Target for about a month and a half now. It's like
with the horns.
Well, the one I saw was like Mecha. It was like a mechanized.
And that's not Omega Spawn.
Okay, this one was like it was called Mega or something like that. Spawn.
Manga Spawn. It's Manga Spawn.
Oh, maybe that's what it is.
I know my spawns, baby. I know my spawns.
Hey, listen, I never doubted you.
I think that one. Too much glare.
No, that's not it. That's not the one I'm talking about. This one actually looks almost like a Spawn Transformer kind of thing.
It looked like a Gundam. It's blue with red and silver.
That's it. I think that's the one.
Basically Spider-Man colors.
Yeah, but I do remember blue and red, but it was mechanized looking, right?
Yep. That's it's a Target exclusive.
But what you're saying there's another one on top of that coming.
Yeah. That one's out. Excuse me, baby.
So this next one he's got called Omega Spawn.
Omega Spawn.
Omega
Spawn. The comics where it's an issue where it's the first Spawn ever created by Malebolgia. He decimated everyone, and he's the closest to Malebolgia's power. And he went into the far universe and the far galaxies or whatever to dominate over there, and came back. And Spawn has to fight him, and it's like, you remember Horizon?
Oh yeah.
So he's about the size of Horizon, and he could change his shapes and whatnot. So he's about the size of a Violator, give or take. He's one of those deluxe sizes. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that was a big. Man, that Violator figure that McFarlane did, man, weighed a ton. I didn't buy it, but I picked the box up. It's like, holy cow! It would take like 1,000,000 years for that figure to disintegrate into the earth. I mean, it's a ton of plastic. Now this is see, I've been catching Beam. Now I've been telling you guys I like watching these statue channels. Beam be popping up. Beam is he's going to get pulled in. Blue, I'm telling you right now. Beam's getting pulled into the statue world.
You're muted.
I like doing the drive-bys at people,
You sure
There's
you're
no
not
way
kidding?
I'm spending the money on this thing. It's too creepy.
Well, not just this, but do you think
there are some statues that I wouldn't mind getting, to be honest with you, but it's still a lot of money.
Yeah,
I know, man.
Once we hit that $1,000 range, I'm like,
it's But my fascination is just watching these guys who do it.
Absolutely.
It's just
I give them mad props, dude. That's a lot of stuff to get.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah. This was they did a damn good job on this.
Yeah,
dude, it's crazy.
It's a 1-to-1, so it better be damn good, to be honest with you. But
it's crazy great.
Yeah, it's freaking crazy.
I feel like his eyes are too close together. Or
they always do that, though, don't they?
They're not long enough either.
All right,
they should come out a little bit more.
You say you're saying they're too sunken in, or are you saying they're too close together?
Each eye, look at that right there. That looks weird as hell.
Well, from here, they do look close together.
It's not long enough from corner to corner. It's not.
Oh, no, you're absolutely right. The eye line is too shrunken in.
Yeah, and I think it's too symmetrical almost, like his.
But
eye,
I can,
like
his,
that.
Yeah, his eye should be his eye line should be wider apart.
Yeah.
to match his head.
He's looking down a little bit though too.
Yeah, but that doesn't change
That's why there's
the distance of his eyes.
That's why this is off here, and I think it's actually pretty accurate. We'd have to go back to look at, but
Yeah,
I wouldn't doubt if it wasn't, but
go to that other one. Yeah, it looks weird right there.
that angle looks kind of weird. Yeah,
it does. It's odd, and that means that maybe there's still some shaving off or something needs to be done, because it really takes on a different look at that angle, at that side angle. What is this haircut here? Does it look like that? That's kind of funky looking.
Yeah, it's a little grown from Ragnarok.
Huh.
He had like designs and shit in it. And
Yeah, I never liked it short hair anyway. They just screwed Thor up from. Oh, damn it!
It did,
now I'm getting upset. Marvel has jerked around all my favorites: Vision, Doctor Strange. Took their powers away, made them jokes. And you know something? I wanted to. I swear to God, that's sweet. That's very sweet.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I've always liked like that kind of Renaissance mixed with like I said, this almost has that cyber, almost like a cyber or a steampunk kind of look. I love that kind of stuff. That's why I love stuff like Dune so much. You're mixing like this Renaissance period with this high tech, futuristic stuff. It's just I love worlds like that.
Okay. Oh yeah, Lou had to dip. So thanks for coming by, man. Good to see you.
Later, dude.
Catch you later. Yeah. But yeah, right. Yeah, there's a shot of his face, and it's more straight on, and that'll. Yeah.
Q4 of next year.
Yeah.
Positive 12. Full price is $3,800.
Wow.
Platinum silicone fabric clothing, custom glass eyes. They need to make them just a tad longer, like
But you know something, man. Even if I had the bucks to grab this, I wouldn't grab this particular version of Thor anyway.
Oh no,
especially not for the money. It would be a whole different version. It wouldn't be the short-haired Thor at all. I'd be going for the classic one.
Yeah.
That's just me.
For sure. They would definitely be from Avengers, like the Age of Ultron, where he had the long hair and he looked great. So.
Well, they already have some great Thors out there in the classic version. Even though the comic versions, a bunch of these companies have done them. They look great.
Yeah.
No, I think it's
jump on the TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alex kind of disappeared without a word too.
Yeah. He sent in the private chat that he has to go.
Lou, not Alex.
Oh, Alex. Oh, Alex. Yeah.
Like sometimes Alex is. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, sometimes he's
the Apes vibes. I love
that.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I can see that.
Sometimes Alex is actually working while he's on.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. So he might, he might have been called to a meeting or some web meeting or something. Who knows?
Yeah.
Planet of the Apes vibes. Yeah, I can see that. Furrowed brow, overhanging brow.
Yep.
Yeah. If they're gonna do the Infinity Saga,
they're only making 366. Yeah.
Oh wow.
But I mean, other than that, though, it is fantastic looking. I mean,
it's got great detail.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
But I'd have to have like some sort of like museum or like business in order to get something like this.
Oh, yeah.
Or a house with some kind of entranceway, where it could, or after you come from the entranceway into the next big room, and that's where I don't know.
Yeah.
What is this?
Put this giant thing.
What is the scale on this? Quarter or what?
Oh, this is full.
This is a
1-to-1. Yep.
Yep.
This is a 1-to-1.
Yep. Yep.
Holy cow!
Yeah, it looks great. I just think the eyes are a little bit off. Other than that, I mean, it looks fantastic. Like great detail on the skin and everything, and it's like 96% there. You just need to fix the eyes a little bit. And you're muted.
Reminds me of Ryan Reynolds a little bit. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Well, now that
Like in the eyes a little bit. Just
Yep.
that looks a little.
does
more,
it?
Because they're off. They're not full Hemsworth, I think. Yeah.
What was the movie he had the beard in? Was that Blade?
Yeah. Blade 3.
Yeah, that's what this reminds me of right now.
Oh, that's right. I forgot he was in the third Blade.
Hannibal King.
I forgot about the third Blade. Wasn't it great?
Yeah, we all usually forget about that.
I
But, yeah.
barely remember the
I didn't
third.
care for the credit scene, the werewolf thing. That was kind of weird. They just kind of threw that together. It seemed like at last minute. Like, oh, that'd be cool. Let's do that. And then, no, it's stupid and out of place. Otherwise, I love that trilogy. That's great.
Yep.
Oh, come on. Whew.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Jeez. Like, I don't know. I couldn't handle maybe the no arms thing. It'd be weird. Like,
Well, that's what a bust is, though.
Yeah, I know, but like,
I don't get why people are like, oh, it's weird without arms on a bust.
Yeah,
that's a bust.
Well,
there's a lot of busts that actually have arms. It's from the waist up.
Well, the bust originated as just a head with shoulders.
Yeah.
With no arms. That's the original bust was like that, and then
that's
as time went on,
it evolved into let's put some arms on it. Yeah,
because you had busts and then you had statues.
Yeah.
Now you have half body busts and both arms.
See, that would be just a half statue to me if it had arms.
It would be.
It's not. It's no longer a bust if you put anything other than that upper torso.
Even if it's cut off at a certain point.
The arms,
while they try that with Captain America.
No, no. Listen, you got it. You do the head with shoulders, and that's it. I mean, this whole thing about arms and torso. If you got both arms and the torso, and you don't have legs, you're a sucker. If you bought that thing, you might as well just go out and get full body.
Well, it's like nobody complains about the NFL Hall of Fame busts. Those don't have any arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like, oh, it looks funny. It doesn't have any arms. It's a bust.
Well, it looks funny. It doesn't have any legs either. I mean, come on.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't. It looked
why
great.
Why do people want to change the definition of what it is? It's like,
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But I think that does it for figures. Let me see what we got.
Good.
This way.
And according to a couple of YouTubers who have channels, Hasbro is throwing out lines super earlier than they first announced.
Oh, okay.
So the stores are being glutted with Hasbro. I'm like, great. I'm just gonna sit back because what happens if they're glutted now? They still got Christmas to go, which means hopefully within the next 2 months, maybe by the end of November, early December, these figures are going to hit clearance, and then I'm going to destroy Target. So go ahead and flood, because a lot of these figures they're not buying them, man, because of the price going up. A lot of people are, and a lot more people are turning their back on these Hasbros without windows. It's having an effect.
Yeah.
This
See what Star Ace is
looks.
trying to do.
Hold on, man. Now that is a much better. Even though the face is thin, that's the better sculpt of Bruce Lee than what's the other company that did him. I like that head sculpt.
Yeah, that actually looks better than the far distance.
There's another company that came out with one, and we were looking at it one time on one of the streams because I said I thought he had too much hair and he wound up not having.
That one
wound
was
up
a
having
huge one too. I think that was a 1-to-1 as well. I
this,
remember that.
but yeah, but the head sculpt on it I thought was kind of missing. This
30,
one is a much better head sculpt.
30 centimeters.
And that's a full body statue, right?
Yeah.
Holy cow!
My only issue is his Star Ace.
I know. I saw that name and I was like, oh.
Okay, Crummy Company.
They did that Starlight from The Boys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that horrendous looking.
Oh my god.
Barbie doll looking figure.
And then it was also the tailoring because you could see like right under the shoulders, it's all bunched up fabric. I was like, that is so amateur looking.
It is, yeah. Star Ace, it is not great at all.
That looks surprisingly good. But then again, that's just
from the one. Is this from the one?
It kind of looks like it, yeah.
That's Jet Li. The other one was Statham. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's from the one, right?
Yep, I think so. Yeah.
Twice.
For him.
This is
PC
12.
Toys 112. Yeah. Looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
The soft goods.
It's yeah, that's a nice head sculpt too.
Mm-hmm. PC Toys, yeah.
Oh.
$240 for a Cobb Vanth. This must be.
Wait a minute, wasn't it on Sideshow for like almost 300?
Yeah, but when they ship from
Hong Kong,
it's going to be over $300 anyway.
Yeah.
Unless you got points with them, it's going to be
right. And 15%, like to do in your favor, 15% off. Give you 20 at least.
Yep.
15, 10% is nothing really.
I have the bride from Star Ace. It's not bad. Oh,
nice.
Well, that's good.
Caustic plastic.
Yeah,
these guys are doing the Twin Peaks.
It's just the boys line. Their head sculpts are not up to par for the price they're doing, especially for that Starlight is like 300 plus. 330, I want to say. Yeah, it's just it ain't for the sculpts. There's no way that I would buy that for that much.
Yeah, some of these companies getting bold.
Yeah. Yeah, they need to improve drastically if they want to stay in the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if I would have seen that Starlight and I would have pulled that license, I'd have been like, "You suck, get out of here." Like, yeah.
And the crazy thing about it is somebody somewhere is going to buy it. Nope, somebody's going to actually buy it.
Right, but somebody, I can't believe they actually approved it. They're like, "Yeah, that's good enough."
Yeah, dude. Like, no, if I was the licensor, I'd be like, "You got 30 days to fix that thing."
Now, granted, there may not be enough people buying it, but you're always going to get at least one person. Oh, I'll get that.
Yeah. But
they don't know anything about art or what looks good. They just, that looks good. That looks cool.
Yeah, they should maybe in-art try for the license a little bit harder.
You're gonna get your suckers all the time, at least a couple of them.
Look at that thing! What the hell? Who is that?
I see, like,
like, come on!
And then it just this fabric under her arm, and it's just looks.
Where's the likeness? Where's the likeness?
Well, there's no realism in the face.
Yeah, exactly.
It just looks. It just looks blank.
Authentic likeness of Aaron Moriarty as Starlight. Like, are you? That's a
Why
lot.
No.
Why no pigmentation? Where's the pigmentation?
That it looks like a freaking Barbie doll.
I don't see her at all in this. I don't see Aaron Moriarty at all.
No.
Yeah, that is bad. Yeah, that's oh god, that looks terrible.
No,
Especially-
Luminar says she's got the bride from Star Ace.
Yeah,
There we go.
yeah. Maybe they were better at one point, but even I mean, even their butcher and their Homelander,
I
they're
just
not
can't.
great.
I can't get over how bad the tailoring is. It's just
that looks
so bad.
Again, that's Alicia Silverstone. That's not fucking Aaron
No
Moriarty.
no pigmentation whatsoever. I mean, this is insane.
Oof. Yeah.
I don't understand how they got away with that.
There are some mom and pop dollar stores where you can go in and sell 12-inch figures that look just as good as that, or looks better.
And it's on Sideshow.
Yeah.
It's on Sideshow as well, dude.
Hey man, that somebody's gonna buy it. I mean, you know,
It's
it might
true.
hang.
Somebody is going to buy it.
Somebody's gonna buy
And I
it.
hope they enjoy it. And I hope they
What's
love
in
it.
the deluxe?
Yeah. I mean, you know,
Deluxe is $380 pretty much.
Probably those wrist things, dude. I guess the wrist things.
what the heck?
Those Captain Marvel things?
Yeah.
And somebody pointed out that
Yeah, dude.
wait a minute. What the heck is that? Well, you know something, I never got back. I watched
How is that? Doesn't she just shine a shit ton of light? I mean,
Yeah.
what's she
where-
just-
Effects
There-
that come out.
and then lightning effects?
Yeah.
I don't
they're
know.
in their fourth season, right? Or did they just
just
finish their
3.
fourth? Okay,
Uh,
because I watched
just
all
3,
of the
right?
first season and I got all the way through half of the second. I didn't complete it. I need to get back and watch the rest of that. At least all the way up to the third.
Filming season 4. They only started filming that just now.
I can't get myself to watch Thor: Love and Garbage, man. Every time I think I'm gonna watch it, I go, man, there's something else I want to watch better. I can't.
Yeah. Definitely watch something else. There's B and D are probably the best.
You think
This-
D's good? C's not too bad.
I have never seen a character.
Go to the painted versions. Let's see.
Homelander has been done by more companies than I think any character I've ever. I mean, everybody
Yeah,
is doing this guy.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It's a popular IP.
And you can't get a Bespin Han, but you can get a Homelander by every company under the sun.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
And most of them, the head sculpts look atrocious. These look pretty good.
And that
Well,
lights up.
I'm gonna paint this one. So
There you go.
Yeah, that one
so
looks
it's gonna
great.
fit.
That's a good sculpt.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, B and D so far are
Yeah, man, I dig the one with the glowing eyes. Look good.
yep, yeah, that's D.
But then again, these are just prototypes, right?
Yeah.
Third party as well.
Third party, yeah.
That doesn't mean it's going to translate this well.
No. Very true, very true.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and twice the boss figure.
Wouldn't
Yeah,
be
I wouldn't
picking
mind
this up,
that twice. Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, I've seen this. Yeah,
Oh, that is 6 scale.
I
On
saw
6
that.
That's probably like $300 a ship.
too. Probably.
Holy moly! That would be a
Probably.
travesty. Mm.
Those helmets don't look great.
No, it's partly painted for sure.
Yeah.
At least these ones were.
Just recast or just repaint them.
Yeah.
Cool concept. I mean,
Yeah. That's something I wouldn't mind getting into as well.
I
Screen
actually,
oh for sure.
oh my man, I watch. This guy does a show called This Week in Dioramas, and he showcases. People send their pictures via his hashtag, and every week he shows these dioramas. Guys, you would swear some of this stuff is like real.
Nice.
The
That's awesome.
the realism. It's amazing, man. These guys are true craftsmen, and women too. Just amazing work. I love looking at it, and the details are intense.
Yeah. Yeah, I would. I'd like to get into dioramas for sure. Even that that donut for the Mark IV.
Well, don't. So basically, with both of you guys, you mostly just have them in details. You don't have them any of your figures in like little scenarios anywhere in your collection.
Not at the moment, no.
Okay.
That's why I got the bigger shelving for like this one and this one here.
Yeah.
I can find this guy.
I can't find nothing that I truly like, honestly. Like, I haven't found anything that's worthy of putting in there. So,
What do you mean?
like,
Worthy of putting what and where?
like setting up a diorama. I haven't found really anything that's worth
Right.
putting in there with the figures yet. So
I see. Putting in the detail with the figures.
yeah.
Well, what about just
Not yet.
actually? What
I've
about
seen stuff, but I haven't
Well, what
found
about a diorama that's? What I'm talking about is just a straight diorama that's not inside a case. Like you just set up a scenario like on a tabletop or something, and put you know what I'm saying?
Well, last time I did that, it was with Gandalf and Boba and Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Did
what
that
I'm
little
saying is
campfire
actually
scene.
make it something that could kind of sit there for a while. You put
Right.
different elements in with it and everything, and it's like a little art. It's just like a little art piece, but it could be temporary.
Mhm.
Yeah, it depends on how long I guess you keep it. I wouldn't want that like if it's like an Iron Man, if it's just out and about, it's gonna get dusty and
Right.
You would definitely want it covered with something. Some
Yeah, I
acrylic.
would prefer to have it in a
Situation.
case of some sort.
Yeah, for sure. That's why I got. I'm gonna have to get another one of these shelves for sure. Yeah.
Those are massive too. Wow, man, that's massive.
Mhm.
It looks great though. Was that and the light coming off the top? Is that blue and green, or bluish green?
It's their cool white. I want to say. I think
It comes off as sort of like a. You know what I'm talking about, Beam?
Close to teal, yeah. And
Or teal, yeah. It's some kind of greenish hue when you look at it on.
yeah,
yeah,
it's the same light.
bouncing off the black. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Same lights he has. Yeah, I just have the one. That's why nothing is in here.
Patriot lighting. Yeah.
Yeah, Patriot lighting.
Patriot light.
I have two LEDs coming for both these shelves. So hopefully next week I'll have that filled in. So.
Yeah, man. For the things that I do have inside these bookshelves, I do got to light them up somehow one of these days. But
Yeah.
I'm kind of lazy. At least. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks awesome when it's lit up like that, and you can see them better. And yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I need to find the remote.
All right, so it is time in the show to talk about another show.
Oh, talk about that.
Just briefly, we will discuss this one. Like super briefly, like, yep, we're done. Okay, cool, yay! Now we're gonna talk about Andor. Okay, so you guys watched SheHulk, right?
Yeah.
What were your thoughts? What did you guys think of it?
It's still not great. It's still for comedy. I've only laughed maybe a few times or once each episode. You know, if the jokes are throughout, they're doing a terrible job. Yeah. And even go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead and finish.
No, the immortal guy here is that Twi'lek from Book of Boba Fett. And holy crap, he's annoying in this, and he's annoying in Book of Boba Fett.
Oh. Yeah, I agree. They definitely painted him out to be. Well, what's missing from this show, because it's called She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, is her being a freaking lawyer. I really wanted to see her new business suits. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
I was expecting a Daredevil episode too, but that didn't happen either.
Yeah. At this point, I'm just struggling through just to get to Daredevil, and even then, I'm more worried than excited, to be honest.
Right.
What episode is this?
This is 6.
And there are how many?
3 more. 3 more to go.
Yeah, 9 altogether.
There's not a television series in history that I've ever seen that dragged for 6 episodes, and then the last 2 were just wow, boom, that made the whole series. Is this they've made her, in my opinion, a very unlikable person. She's gone to this wedding and she's throwing up, and I mean, she is just a mess.
Yeah.
They're turning her into, like I said, just an unlikable person. She goes to this person's wedding and she's just drinking and too much. I mean, she's kind of a jackass in a way.
Yeah. I like Nikki a lot more than.
I don't. Why are they making her such? She's like a loser, because like when she goes to the party, they volunteer her to be the person who irons the shirts. So why?
Yeah. Takes the glasses, be the waiter, and like
why does everybody think lowly of her? I mean, I found that kind of weird, especially when everybody knows that she's She-Hulk. You would think they'd be like kissing her butt.
Yeah.
But you turn to her and go, here, take it. I'm like, why are they making her such a lowly character? It makes no sense. I cannot.
Absolutely zero.
I don't know how they're going to make her grow out of this and be a great Avenger. I just.
Yeah. Well, apparently they're going to have her in the new Captain America New World Order movie.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah. There goes that movie.
Yep.
I really like She-Hulk, but again,
you do.
They're servicing the side characters again rather than the main character.
Yeah. Yep.
And that makes 0 sense considering it's not She-Hulk and Friends; it's freaking She-Hulk.
Yep.
But this show has definitely turned into the She-Hulk and Friends because we're being entertained more by the side characters than actual main character of the show.
Yeah, like Pug. Pug, I find more amusing than Jen at this point.
By the way, they blew it. They blew a joke. I saw a trailer where Mr. Immortal jumps out that window.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But you didn't see the context of why he did.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So that when I saw this episode and he jumped out the window, I would have laughed had I not. Yeah. It was almost like they told you the punchline of the joke first.
Yeah.
It's like, why would you do this?
That's where it was. Yep. Mm-hmm.
That would have made me laugh. That would have actually made me, if I wouldn't have known what he was going to do. But then when you saw the buildup and then him jumping out the window, you go, they just ruined it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And the QR code takes you to West Coast Avengers.
Who cares?
Saying. Everybody points it out. I figured I would too.
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying on you, Beam. You know what I'm saying. It's just
I don't.
They're trying their best to sell this stuff, man, and it's just so.
like the show.
No,
Yeah,
it's all good, brother.
cool, man.
I don't
Nicoolio,
hate the show, but I'm not.
Nicoolio, I wish I could like take on whatever it is that he sees it because I just don't see it, man.
I don't hate the show, but I'm just not in. I wish it were better.
Yeah,
but it's not. It's not up to snuff. Now this right here is where what they phase snore. People are calling phase 4.
Yeah,
that's the
yeah,
show.
or phase bore,
phase
bore, snore. Yeah. I mean, it's just
yeah.
So far, unfortunately, that's this show right here.
And yeah, I don't really hate it either. I enjoy it for the most part.
The 6 episodes in, we should be at least have a sense of where the show is going. And right now,
that's my problem with it. It's so psychotic. I mean, it just goes. Every episode goes somewhere. I mean, like, all right. So Daredevil may show up eventually, but if he does, like, really, I mean, so he shows up on a lackluster show. I mean, it really doesn't matter now.
Yeah,
I mean, not at this point. It doesn't really matter.
And they knew that. They knew that, and they showed that they have They showed them in the trailers and stuff like that because they knew this was a garbage show, and they needed to hook you.
Yeah.
If we don't get the introduction this week, then I think I'm going to wait for the last 2 episodes to come out, and then I'll binge it later.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to give it. I'll wait.
Yeah, at this point, I'm just watching for Daredevil. And like I said, I'm more worried than excited at this point. If it's a great scene with Daredevil, awesome.
Like I like SheHulk. I like the casting. I like.
So when you
the entire cast. But
let me get some clarity here, Beam. When you say you like SheHulk, you mean the character. You don't mean the show as a whole.
The show as a whole, no. I like this show.
You're talking about, when you say you like SheHulk, you mean you like the character of SheHulk.
Yeah.
I like the show. It's an okay show. It's
all
not.
Right.
It's not a great show. It's not an awesome show.
Okay.
I like the show, but it's something I could skip over.
Gotcha.
And be all right with it.
Yeah.
Like I won't be rewatching this at all. That's for damn sure. I won't be rewatching it.
No.
I just don't know what Marvel has got planned.
Yeah. Yeah, and and it's absolutely zero hate against Tatiana Maslany. She's
I don't hate her either. I hate her character. I hate the way they're writing her. But she's acting fine. But they're writing her into very unpleasant situations, and they're making her look like a jackass.
Yeah,
I agree.
And it's not fun to watch.
And
she's supposed to be a hero, not a loser.
Yeah, and maybe it's not meant. Maybe it's not meant for us. Maybe it's not meant for our demographic.
Well, clearly it is not.
Wait a minute,
but
it doesn't stop the fact that she has got to assimilate into what we would be looking at.
Correct.
She's got to assimilate into the Avengers.
Yeah.
So regardless of what they're making her audience for here, will they be able to integrate her where it's necessary?
Yeah.
And
I think it's going to be a whole lot better when she's written into a movie than what's written in this show.
I think it'd be better if somebody else was writing her.
Yes, like Captain Marvel. You see her in her movie, and that was just garbage. And then she's written into Endgame. She was fantastic. Like, and
well, slow down. I don't know
she
about
was pretty much she was pretty much Superman in Fantastic.
Yeah, pretty much. And that's the way. Should have been. Yeah. She's freaking powerful.
Or Goku. She's like a Goku almost.
Yeah. Plus really she wasn't around. She wasn't around enough to actually talk to get you upset with.
Right. I don't mind Captain Marvel, to be honest with you. I just watched it. I just watched it again the other day.
All right.
That was a garbage ass movie. I'm sorry.
There's just no excuse for that one. I
hate what they did with Nick Fury.
Oh, they
including
Yeah,
destroyed.
that was
Okay, yeah, and then don't get me started.
It just.
I can, yeah,
Let's
and it's
get
not,
back to this monstrosity here.
and
This is
it's not
just.
any hate on the actors or anything like that. It's the writing.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
don't you think Mark
eh,
Ruffalo's CGI looks great as far as Hulk when she's She-Hulk? She looks horrible. Yeah, there are scenes where she looks not great. Like
Oh,
she looks like
I
she did in the trailers, and everybody complained. That's
well,
what,
she to be honest with you, she almost always does. I mean, you can't get past it. She almost always looks
and,
CGI.
and really, it's her first outing, and they probably only
Eh,
allotted a certain amount of money and time.
The
So
the best way they could have done this show is the same way they did WandaVision. They should have made this show a throwback, and it would have been tongue in cheek because everybody would know it.
hmm.
Like I said before, they needed to get a big woman and paint her green,
Hmm.
a real
They did.
human being,
She does
They
have a
did.
pretty big stand-in. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's for sure.
yeah.
and that should be because I'm telling you, it would bring you more into the story because you're actually seeing somebody who's of flesh and blood.
Yeah.
And then your actors are going to relate a lot better to them because they're right there. I just and once again you're a throwback to the Lou Ferrigno, Bill Bixby. I that would have been awesome, man.
Yeah.
But then
Would've been
again, I
interesting.
understand how do you translate it to the big screen? But
Yeah.
I don't know. But it would have been interesting.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah,
have loved that.
and she just got sucker punched by
I
Titania.
I don't understand the villain here. I don't get her.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, her motivation.
Why is yeah why
Yeah.
is she so angry with her? What to the point where she can't just let it go and go off and do something? I
Yeah,
just don't understand anybody why they're adversaries.
because she can't use the She-Hulk name anymore. That's
Well,
just
that
like,
she
come on.
bested her in the courtroom the first time we saw her. So the first time we saw Titania here,
Yeah,
she got her ass handed to her by She-Hulk.
yeah. She
It
burst
started
through the
there.
wall.
It started
Very
there.
Kool-Aid
We
like.
don't know why she burst through the wall.
Yeah,
What in the hell was
That
she doing there to begin
that
with?
doesn't make any sense now because
That
she
was never figured out.
How come we're not seeing any elements of the dust? Nobody talks about the dusting. Nobody acts like the dusting ever happened.
Yeah, nobody acts like the Eternals didn't happen either. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, we get a little article mention, and that's it. Because for the people, I don't know that survived. I guess
Maybe it's old news now.
it's old news.
I can't
But-
even imagine what these last 3 episodes are going to be.
Yeah, I just hope they're good, at least sort of good, and
'Cause-
they don't mess up Daredevil because that's gonna go. It's gonna go into his show.
Lumi says it's the hair; it's too coiffed. Lumi, there's a lot more wrong here. I mean, I just don't get this.
Yeah,
Oh, here's the other thing: when she pushes her or punches her,
Mhm.
and she goes, wailing back, she hit her so hard she should have busted her face.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. But
There's no way in the world that she's going to hit her in the face like that, and she goes across the. No.
yeah, we don't know.
And that
we
should
know
have
what-
been enough to change her to She-Hulk, anyways. So
Yeah, I
and
guess
not
we don't
struggle.
truly know Titania's power set either.
Just she's super strong that I know of.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean,
And then once again, I mean, here's
This
a
was
fight.
a wasted opportunity, right?
The CGI once again just bad.
We got all these people that were complaining that she doesn't Hulk out or she doesn't smash, and they kind of just freaking throw it away right here. This was stupid.
Yeah, they put it in a very lame situation. She's at a wedding, and then the other thing is,
Here,
once
isn't that
again,
great?
but
Oh,
once again, why have
authentic
her do
Hulk
it
smash.
here? She's tearing up somebody's wedding. All around, she doesn't look good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it just proves she was right about Titania at the beginning of the freaking wedding, anyway. So
Yeah. Yeah. And
So she's torn up the wedding. She's thrown up at the wedding.
and then to end the fight like this,
yeah.
She was-
yeah.
why?
That's another thing. She gets punched by She-Hulk and not a scratch, but she falls on her face
and busts her
teeth are
grill
messed up.
and
Like-
busts her grill.
Like that's stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, she slipped on ice, and even her
It's just-
makeup busted. Like, was the fight longer? Like,
maybe well.
This
It
show
seems-
is insane.
in the courtroom
It's just
too.
horrible writing.
Yeah, it's not very well choreographed.
And the other thing is, why did the bride why was her attitude towards She-Hulk different? She at the very beginning she said, "Why are you coming here, She-Hulk?" And then at the end, "Oh, She-Hulk, you're at my wedding."
Yeah.
I didn't understand that.
She seemed like she was wasted.
Did I miss something?
Yeah, she seems super drunk
Yeah.
already. We didn't even get to see
All
the
right.
wedding.
Oh, here's another thing. You never saw the groom.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Isn't that bizarre?
This one says slutty
I thought it was
She-Hulk.
a dog.
That was bizarre that you didn't see the groom.
I thought the groom was the dog.
The groom was the what?
No, that was one of the groomsmen.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
one Jen had to walk down the aisle.
Yeah, much I paid attention.
She
No,
was wearing the dog.
I was giving. What is he talking about? The dog.
You were married to the dog,
But the actual groom, we never saw him.
right?
Yeah.
Mhm. That's
Well,
why some people are theorizing that it was all
a hoax, yeah, or
a hoax, a plot and a ruse to get her blood.
yeah,
So
You mean the whole wedding was?
the whole wedding, yeah.
yeah.
All her old
where-
friends. They
Okay,
were
where
always
did
just a
this
plot
come
and a
in?
ruse to get her.
Where did this come from?
Multiple other YouTube channels and
Oh, they're insane.
yeah, it's just weird. I don't know.
No, it's
just
yeah.
theory, of
That-
course, because
Because the
actually
writing's so
know.
bad. No, it's because the writing's so bad.
then
Yeah.
You gotta make up stuff in your head. You hope that's what it means
Yeah.
Mhm.
because none of this makes any sense.
theorizing it.
Yeah.
And then they
And-
discover this website, Intelligentsia.
Yeah. Okay.
I think was who would they say? It was ran by
The thinker.
the Thinker. Yeah.
You know
and
what?
then, and then eventually MODOK, right? I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because they're bringing him back from Incredible Hulk.
Right.
The thinker.
You were just showing a scene. Can you go back? Because I got a question right here.
the French fry scene.
I certainly hope she brushed her teeth. Remember, guys, she threw up.
Oh, yeah.
He's sharing a plate of fries with her. I hope she brushed her teeth because she's pretty disgusting. She was drunk, so I question whether or not she put a breath mint in or did anything like that.
Yeah.
So that brings us to that they're under surveillance by somebody,
Okay,
and then
yeah,
they're still trying to get her blood.
Yeah.
and so the way they're going to get her blood is by a bigger needle.
Green hazard over here. Yeah.
Oh, the leader. My bad.
The leader. Yep. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's DC.
Yeah.
Right. Well, hold on, guys. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still upset that we haven't gotten any more end credit scenes.
Yeah, it's a little weird that they go up to 4, and then 5 and 6 don't have them.
Right. It's just.
I mean, you already set the
So
precedent,
dumb.
so just continue with it. But
I believe you guys mean this gentleman.
oh yeah,
Yeah. And you know something?
Thanks to Coolio.
This is such a great head sculpt, man. It is so cool. It's a very character-driven head sculpt.
Mm-hmm.
But the facial look it's awesome. They did a great job.
nice.
Great job. Okay. So we're done with
Yeah.
So what would you guys rate this last episode
Oh.
before we go on into Andor?
3
Oh.
Out of 10 or 5?
out of
10 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm with Blue 3.
Yeah, I was close to the garbage territory, but I'm sticking with trash. But we're getting close.
Yeah.
It should be garbage because this show was the worst of all of them.
The edge of the trash can and
Yeah. You know, like when you're throwing when you're throwing it in, it's just tipping off of it. Yeah, because really, to me, this was the worst. This was the worst episode out of all of them. I mean, like at least in the other episodes, I was able to pull little nuggets. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool. This episode, this episode was nothing I liked about it. Nothing at all.
No.
So anyway,
Again, it probably should have been named She-Hulk and Friends. Because that's what it is.
All right.
But yes, Andor. Dude, I loved every second of the show.
Oh yeah.
Every second?
Almost every second. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
These first 3 episodes are freaking 10. I'll let you know that right now.
Yeah. Cannot wait for that next episode, man. Because I guess it's supposed to get crazier and so much better. And yeah.
Now I know they said that somebody said that they did use the volume in there, but the showrunner Tony Gilroy.
Probably when they're in a ship or something, and they can put it in front of them. And
He said the volume was never used.
Yeah.
Who said the volume was never used? Tony Gilroy?
Oh, yeah.
Well, aside,
Or it wasn't utilized as maybe it wasn't utilized as much as the other shows.
Oh, far less to the point where I did not notice it.
Right, this is freaking.
Oh yeah. A lot of it were built sets, but I did not really notice a whole lot of volume at all myself. I got my issues with the show. One of them is not how it looks.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the cinematography in this show is outstanding.
Yeah, it was beautifully shot.
You're getting a wider scope, of cinema with these with the camera work here. You're getting landscapes and stuff. It should look like a bigger world. What I don't understand is why they gave this show so much money and didn't give Obi-Wan Kenobi nearly just skimped on it, gave it Kmart prices.
Yeah, well, because the idiots,
and that's a landmark character.
They had a movie, and they said it was the greatest script ever written. And then they're like, maybe we should do a Disney Plus series because of COVID or whatever. And then they expanded that, and it just turned out trash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It turned into the OK show.
They should have kept it a freaking movie.
They should have kept it a movie, absolutely, and put money into it and everything. But
it's weird to me why they would sink this much money into this show and just totally neglect the other ones. It's weird, especially for a character that doesn't have nearly the history behind it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little weird. Like, I swear, anytime they can get original characters in, Kathleen Kennedy's like, just go with the original guys. We want to create our own universe. And I mean, look at the theme park, for crying out loud. They don't even do anything from the original trilogy. They do, what is it? I forget the name of the
plate in the amusement park.
Yeah.
Galaxy's Edge.
Other than the Millennium Falcon chilling there, that's the only thing from the OG trilogy, really. Like in as a setting.
Well, they said they did have a bunch of stuff for the sequels, but nobody went to it.
Yeah, exactly.
They built like a whole area.
I guarantee it. They would.
Probably, yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's Kathleen Kennedy.
Better than the sequels. Prequels would be awesome. I would enjoy the prequels.
No, I didn't. Did I say that? I meant to say sequels, not prequels.
Oh.
They built a whole section for the sequels.
They had.
And nobody
they still
went.
have. Don't they still have the First Order troopers floating around there too?
Maybe.
Pretty sure
all I know is they had a whole section devoted to, the Kylo Ray hookup, and nobody went to the damn thing.
Yeah,
it's a big buzz.
If that was OG trilogy or even prequel trilogy, like you would get so many more people in there.
Absolutely. Now,
so we meet him in a brothel. He's looking for his sister.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
And no luck where he was at the brothel. Still haven't gotten a name. See, I like this. This is crazy. I mean, I didn't expect this.
Lived-in world.
Mm-hmm. So these other two guys that were bothering him at the bar are actually like the police here.
Yeah. Just glorified security.
Rent-a-cops.
Yep.
Yeah. Give him a hard time.
Yeah.
A lot to get through.
Well, when you say a lot to get through. Now, a lot of people question, they say like the show is slow.
Right.
And it's a slow burn.
Yep.
Surprisingly enough, now you guys must understand, I could really care less about Andor, Cassiodio, whatever his name is.
Andor,
yeah. I think, for me personally, like I said about Rogue One, I think it's very serviceable to a Star Wars fan, but I found it unnecessary.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of find this series unnecessary, but
truly, yeah.
But what I have to say, at least for now, is that it's at least started off competent. Okay, it's definitely a cut above anything else they've done so far. Although some people are praising it more than Mandalorian, I would caution you to hold your horses. Okay,
those are two different types of stories.
Yeah, but there are already comparisons being made. This might be even better than Mandalorian. Hold your friggin' horses.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to, because like I didn't want to come off like I don't like the show. My problem with like Rogue One and this show is like it's very dry, and it's almost like having a sandwich with no mustard or ketchup or mayonnaise on it. I can eat it, but it could taste better. And like I said, I don't understand why they chose this particular character. He was kind of boring to me in Rogue One. What was her name? Jen Erso. She seemed to be the one that was carried that movie.
Yeah.
Well,
but like I said, and it was, and I agree that this. Family. Yeah, I agree that the first 3 episodes are slow, but actually, I at least paid attention. I didn't get bored because see, I'm used to a slow burn movie. I don't have a problem with that, So I'm willing to continue watching this as it goes along. Like I said, my interest level or my expectations aren't even there. So I'm not going to get disappointed in any way whatsoever. But I'm going to continue to watch it to see what pans out, because there's some interesting things going on.
See, and these flashbacks were done correctly. I think they actually serviced the story rather than just seemed at a place, or they didn't do it too many times.
Right. Yeah, they did it. Yeah, they just kind of woven it into the story. They didn't just place it. Oh yeah, here we'll put it here and then there, and
This will be a flashback story.
yeah,
there was no one in the back to tank. That's
go back to tank. Thank you.
No, but you got tons of flashback.
Yeah.
I do have I'm not crazy about his origin. He's a jungle child or something. I don't know, man.
Well,
this is Mad Max Thunderdome kind of stuff here. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it was meant to tell you where he came from, because this is a barren planet that was destroyed. There's no adults, which means
the adults died in the mines that they were mining the planet for.
So these kids there ended up having to be scavengers. So.
Yeah,
it's kind of tropey to me. I'm not crazy about it, but whatever.
I do like that droid though.
Yeah, he stutters. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I dig him.
Yeah. Yes, I like this droid.
He has to use more power to lie.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of funny.
Yeah, really cool. I really like the pacing of it. I wasn't bored at all. So
yeah,
I never got how anybody said it's a slow burn.
Yeah,
and a lot of people think it's too slow.
I've heard it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it was very slow. I was like, slow. I've watched this 3 times already, guys.
All 3 have you?
Yes. Yep.
And the production value, the sets and stuff like that, they're all there. They built these sets.
I think that's why I like it so much, is because I don't see the volume.
No.
Yeah, nothing seems small.
That's correct.
The
scope is big. The scope is big.
Yeah.
It's obvious they filmed on several locations.
Mm-hmm.
Obvious.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that ups the cost, but like, look at the end product.
Right.
And this guy, I forget his name, but he has.
Yeah.
Andor needs him to lie for him.
Yeah. And see, that's the one thing they're going to have to do. They're going to have to win me over on the character of Andor, because he's kind of an asshole. And the funny thing about it is, people tell him that too. Like the one guy said, you owe me money. Everybody knows what you're up to. So it's almost like he's kind of like a, well known as a guy who kind of grifts. So they got to make him more likable for me.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he gets
kind
called
of a
out
dick in Rogue One too. So
yeah. So and that's why if he's going to be the main focal point, they got to do something. I got to warm up to him more. I'm not crazy about him.
Yeah.
Here's Marlana 1. This guy, he kind of weirded me out at first, but now.
What weirded you out?
It's just he seemed off, out of place. He definitely didn't seem like a cop. He seemed like more of a desk guy, or an IT guy.
Well, you know something? I think that's perfect for him. Like, I wasn't sure how I felt about this guy, but I kind of like what they're doing with him. Because he exactly like you're saying, he looks like the kind of guy that should be at the desk, and that's probably, is the kind of thing that gets under his skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
especially when you got, his superiors telling him, hey, these two rogue cops, they're kind of shady anyway. They probably got what they deserve. Don't even worry about them.
Yeah,
but in a way, he wasn't wrong though.
Jumps at the chance to solve this.
Right. So this guy, it's almost like, he probably grew up getting pushed around a lot. So he's like, hey, something, they killed two of them. I'm just going to take it into my own hands. I could see a guy like him doing something like that.
Yeah. He even sewed his uniform so it fit him better.
Yeah. He's going to be a pain in the ass.
Oh yeah, definitely. The yeah, I mean, he gets kind of an awakening later on, but
yeah, he's gonna get his ass chewed later.
Yeah.
Well, he got a ton of his guys killed.
Oh yeah.
Going out doing what he wasn't supposed to be, or at least told not to do.
Yeah.
So how's he going to explain that?
I'll be right back.
Yeah, here we see another person from his past, assumingly. I forget her name. That's stupid of me.
Me too. I tell you this though, boy.
I've watched it 3 times. I think I should know all the names. But...
You would think that's correct. Disney really knows how to hire some beautiful women, though.
Indeed. Definitely. You'd think this was her sister, to be honest with you, but
what was that?
The way she looks, they look very similar. The big eyes. You'd think this would be his sister. But yeah, there's wonderful chemistry here. They definitely know each other.
And he knows that they know each other.
Yep.
Because he knows him.
Yeah. He's asking her to contact her friend. We later find out is Skarsgård. We get more flashback. Remember the ship crashed in the beginning?
Mm-hmm.
And the scene, I didn't really understand a whole lot. I think it was interesting that they didn't use subtitles. That they just spoke in their language. You could pretty much figure out what they were saying. Like, don't do that.
Would you have preferred?
No, I liked it without the subtitles.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. I don't care for this part of the story, but whatever.
I hope we'll see. Well, we kind of see it again later in the other episodes as well.
Yeah.
And there he is again. See, this is like he's like nervous as hell. Like, should I be doing this?
Yeah, but
he's orders. So yeah, he does take it up on himself
mm-hmm.
to investigate rather than let it lie. It's an interesting radar system, which is classic for Star Wars. Then he runs into this guy.
Yeah, and this is the one that tells me, hey, man, you owe me money, and you owe a lot of people money.
I thought this interaction was pretty good, too.
Great practical. That's great, I
was expecting a little more alien language, but anyway. He speaks English. That's fine. But yeah, really good. He tells
nothing. You're right, man. They could have maybe done a ooga booga, but then again, well, maybe I guess
he's amphibious. Some like gargles or something would have been.
Yeah.
this dude here, he's getting jealous because Andor's back, and yeah. So we follow her.
You think he's
He's
jealous?
terrible at what I think he is jealous. Yeah, absolutely.
I think he's also stupid. That's what I didn't. Well, what I didn't believe was that he would charge those guys. He clearly doesn't have a weapon. They got guns, and he still charges.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was stupid.
Yeah, that was kind of dumb. This is her contact.
That took me out of it. You
yeah,
know,
a little. Well, I was like, oh, this guy's gonna die now because he's gonna go try and save his girlfriend. Try to be heroic.
well, to push the narrative.
Yeah, we see that in lots of stuff.
But one thing I can say about this show, the acting is competent.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I know some people were complaining that the way they're talking, like almost like old payphones and shit. Oh, there's payphones in Star Wars now. There's phones in Star Wars now. I was like, how do you expect it that they talk to other people? It's like more like radio than it is telephone. So
there's phones in Star Wars now. Let me think
it's
here.
all. I don't know. there's
You're right too, because there were talk boxes. Well, yeah, but there were talk boxes.
Those are basically cell phones.
Yeah, but there are talk boxes on the street.
Yeah.
That one scene where he's calling on the, but I mean, it didn't take anything away from it, you know.
Well, as big a fan of Blade Runner as you are, some people are comparing it to that. Do you get Blade Runner vibes at all?
No. But well, let me put it this way. Yeah, to a certain extent, but I think the reason why people I keep telling people that, you know, a lot of people talk about certain films changing the ways, just change the way cinema was made. A lot of people would say, well, it was Star Wars. No. Blade Runner. And that's why people do this, because it truly did change the way science fiction movies were made. The way, you know, from that point on. And once again, all these years later, it's still being emulated because people are seeing it. So that just tells you how the world building for Blade Runner is just expanded into, you know, other genres. But then again, you know, still Star Wars still had a big cinematic scope.
Oh yeah.
You know, from jump. So
here's more of that people not trusting him, making him out to be kind of a dick because this guy doesn't want to do any more favors for him.
Right.
So yeah, I
see
get
that.
Your point when,
so
I get your point when you're saying that stuff.
That's
not,
my
not
big.
Very likable. Yeah.
Yeah, and so how do you make it? I mean, how do you drive a story with a hero like that? And then you also know he's going to die. I'm not sure I understand why this is necessary. But then again, I'll keep up with it. Now, are they going to be dropping this in blocks again, or is it just one episode at a time at this point?
I'm pretty sure it's just one episode from here on out.
To be honest with you, I was going to say I wouldn't mind seeing it like 3 drop at a time, get it over with quicker.
Yeah, it's like watching a movie, you know. It's kind of.
To be honest with you, I'm glad that. Well, they're about the right length, I guess.
Tony Gilroy.
Well,
yeah,
what was
this is
what were they, like 40 minutes? Without without end credits. I don't count the end credits because they usually take it 10 to 20. Wow,
it was about 35 minutes.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I think that's long enough.
Mm-hmm. So we basically got an hour and a half movie.
Because when it gets down to that 24, 25, that's too short. Like these episodes of SheHulk, I don't mind the episodes of SheHulk being short because I don't like the show. So it's over. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, you're like, I'm barely getting into the show and it's already over.
Yeah.
So did we get through that whole thing already?
First one, yeah.
Oh, that's right. This is 3. I mean,
See,
2. Yeah. Now I'm trying to. Since I watched all
so
3 of
kids,
them together, I'm trying to
right?
separate them now. Okay.
Here's that quarry.
Yeah. Now, was all that created from the?
Well, I'm going to
What?
assume the Empire was mining something, but I'm not sure what. But this is this is seemingly what I would think was what took out the adults because they were all
Yeah.
working
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah.
But it's it's completely damaged and definitely not workable anymore. Like everything's busted. There doesn't seem to be any signs of life down there. So interesting. And this I thought was pretty cool too. The bell tower.
Yeah. This would be a Black Series figure eventually. I don't know about a hot toy, but it will be a Black Series figure.
No,
You,
that'd be
you
funny
think
if
that?
They did this as a hot toy. That'd be funny.
Well, it wouldn't be any more bizarre than the what's her face from Mandalorian, the welder or whatever,
Oh,
the
the armorer.
forger, the armorer. Might as well go ahead and do this guy. That
I'd
would
get
be
it
it would be cool.
as long as I get the bell too.
That's what I'm saying. That would be the main accessory. That would be your
Some people are
that.
saying this could be Beskar that he's banging on. So
Oh, really?
yeah, I think it was New Rockstars that made that.
Okay. Sometimes I want people to give me a
Just
little
because they
bit
got it,
more.
they got a closer look, and
Uh
it had the
huh.
same type of waves as Beskar on
Oh
it. So I
man,
don't know.
let me tell you something, man. Somebody's way invested in the Star Wars, looking at the grain of Beskar metal. Okay, that's intense.
But yeah, it's interesting that the city um, gets up and goes to bed by this bell. Pretty much, you don't see that as much anymore.
No, it's kind of interesting. It adds the kind of Renaissance feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
But I can definitely, like I said, Black Series figure for sure. Oh man. No, what happened here? Like I said, 3 episodes blended together. Help me
Here
out.
she's finding out about the what's it called for Andor? The
Uh,
bulletin, I guess you could call it.
oh yeah,
Cut
yeah,
out
yeah.
bulletin.
That's right.
And then she tries to cover it up. Tell this guy everything's fine. He's like, no. See, it's like pure jealousy. He's like, what the fuck, man? She's gonna leave me for this guy.
Although,
I
although
just
when they,
started banging her, man.
yeah, although when he meets Andor, I mean they're amicable. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He's
Mm-hmm.
not like looking at him with a frown or a scowl. You know, almost like they're distant friends in a way.
Or yeah, it
I mean,
seemed
you
like they'd
didn't.
have gotten along until he told him to find a new woman, and then he's like, oh yeah, well,
Well, that's
I'm gonna
true.
screw everything up for you then.
Mm.
I'm gonna be a thorn in your side. Tell me to get a new woman.
Mm.
But yeah, this is where he meets, or not meets, basically home. I forget her name again.
Yeah,
Again,
most of this story was her flashing back, saving
mm-hmm.
Andor. Another classic trope. Like I said, I don't care for his origin, but once again, she's a great actress, even outside of the show. And I hear total silence. Beam is muted.
Yep, sorry, I had to step away for a second.
Oh, no, okay, no problem.
Yeah, she's fantastic actress.
Yeah, she's a very good actress.
Just a droid again.
But once again, like I said, even though I find the show to be dry, there's still very competent actors on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's doing a bad job.
I did like this. How did they find out where he was from? And he's like, oh, I find it was me. It was all me. Yeah, booze covered. Yeah, because I'm not sure. I hope we find out why that planet was so important and why you shouldn't be from there.
Right. Because he was saying that he was from somewhere else, and
yeah, here she tells him the contact has been made, and it's too late to turn around.
But see, that shows how kind of high profile he is, because all of the evidence that they needed to compile to figure out who to go after, they did it really pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm. He's already a wanted man, so.
Right.
Well, you're talking with Andor. I better go tell him where they're at. He's here.
Well, then again, maybe him overstepping himself and getting shot would be something he would do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The only reason why they mentioned the name is because he was looking for his sister, and he mentioned the name of his planet.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So they just kind of ran with that.
Yeah.
But it seems, it seems to be a planet that you shouldn't be from.
Right, because Beam did make a point. There's a particular reason.
Yeah, well, because it was like a big accident, or accident. Yeah. The Empire knows, like, find that planet dry, and they left it.
Here's the lady of the evening, so to speak, from the brothel.
We talked to you. Yeah. There's the creeper creeping.
A lot of people were amazed about this scene. They didn't think they'd see something so alluring, I guess.
Well,
they wouldn't see a better scene in Star Wars.
You know something? I didn't even pay it any mind.
Me either. Yeah. I didn't even think about it, to be honest with you.
I think it's more PG-13, and even the one of the guys says a swear word that are like, oh, you can say that in Star Wars. He said shit.
Yeah, there was
So.
Well, it's better than pure fucking hubris, right?
Oh my god! Don't start. Don't start.
Dude, that threw me off so bad.
Oh man,
I had trouble. I still struggle watching Picard, but
well, I can't get myself to watch the second episode so I can watch the third episode, which Robert says is fantastic. I mean, like the third season. I meant to say the third season. Yeah. See, I watched the first season. I'm like, I can't go back.
I haven't finished the first season.
Oh man! But see, I don't want to watch the third season without watching the second season, even though everybody from the second season is gone except one character,
right?
And she joins the old crew.
Yeah,
so,
I haven't even started that show, to be honest.
Like, fucking hubris.
Terrible things about it. And I'm like,
oh man, that first season is just. I can't tell you how bad.
You're always scratching your head, going, "Why?"
And
always,
I have such a love for the next generation. I don't know if I want to taint that with anything bad. Maybe I'll just skip this.
It won't. You won't taint it because the original.
I mean, it can't. They won't taint it, but I don't want to see these characters out of character.
What I don't understand. Well, I guess because he's so old. But what I don't understand is they're bringing back the original crew, but it says season 3 as if it's the final season.
I think it is.
So why would you bring the crew back?
Yeah,
Because
and then end the show.
Because you're finally doing it right.
Or maybe they were only committed to 3 seasons. Maybe that's
now that they get more viewers, they're gonna.
And they bring in this Terry McGillis, and he goes, "You guys have just been screwing up all this." At least according to Robert, this guy is just But once again, all right. Let me get back to this here. Where are we at now?
This is what he seemingly stole.
Yep.
From the
Empire.
Yeah.
And what he wanted to get.
Now he got that off of that guy. He didn't he kill. Where did he get that? Didn't he get off one of the guys he killed?
He stole it off an Imperial cruiser.
Yeah.
Oh, he got it.
We haven't seen that.
Yeah,
yet.
they didn't show him doing that.
Okay. I don't remember it.
It's just valuable. So he just wanted to.
Well, yeah, it's like a huge layout thing, isn't it?
Yeah, you'd be able to. I think they said you'd be able to track Empire ships.
Right. That's why the guy took it and stepped on it. Yeah, it's like dummy. You got a tracking device on you.
No, that was a communicator. That was a little.
Was it? All right.
Yeah. Yep.
Like I said, I'm blending 3 episodes together. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I literally watched all 3 back to back to back, and that was like 5 days ago. So I'm trying to kind of separate them.
Skarsgård coming in now. Yeah. He parks outside the area and then takes like a shuttle into town.
Yeah, and I like how each episode seems like an episode, but they all tell one story. It's nice to have a well-written series in Star Wars.
Right.
There's the bell guy again.
Oh, yep.
And then
there's Creeper again.
Any particular reason why you think they went back to him a second time so he can do it again? Just to show you how different it was? I don't know. Just asking.
Well,
something. Maybe. Yeah, I was going to say maybe it's just to denote what time it was. Mm-hmm. I got you. Yeah, like I said, I never paid attention to it, and I guess because it didn't really seem all that. I mean,
it didn't feel out of place.
No, and it was very PG-13 to me.
Yeah,
it didn't have anything really lewd to it or any nudity at all, did it?
Yeah,
that I can remember.
Nope.
Skarsgård family is pretty awesome actors. Yeah, they're all. I mean,
yeah, because isn't the one guy it?
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess that's his son, right?
Yep.
And then who's the other son? What does he do? What famous?
Alexander Skarsgård. He was in True Blood.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. That's right. Gotcha. Yeah, they're kind of reminiscent of the Bridges family. Yeah, man, and the Estevezes or the Sheens.
Yep.
A lot of great family. The Quaids. Oh my God, they were awesome.
Yeah, they had Emilio Estevez back in the Mighty Ducks series, and then
man, Emilio was the man at one time. He was the dude.
Yeah.
I loved him in like things like the Breakfast Club and all the John Hughes stuff.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we're
shoot her. Yeah, some bitch wakes up somehow.
Right. Yeah, she ends up dying here.
Dude. And he gets hit with so many darts.
Right. Oh, Jungle Boy. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Takes a look at the ship and stuff.
Yep. I know.
Was he getting a bus? Ticket. Greyhound.
Yeah, he's getting a ride. Yeah.
Yep.
Right where he needs to go. He had to negotiate that. With these guys coming out of hyperspace.
Yeah, I was gonna say I just
Traveling through hyperspace.
popped out of nowhere. The cops are here.
It's like none of these guys take him seriously, even though he seems to be the one in command when the other guy's not around.
Yeah.
He's clearly the one in command when the other guy's not around.
Yeah.
Chief Inspector, I'm assuming.
Well, they had to pump him up. They had to pump him up, tell him, "Oh, that was a good speech." Remember?
Yep.
Because you can tell he's like he can tell he's like he feels a little awkward. You know?
Mm-hmm. I've never been in the command before, really.
Right.
I thought this scene was interesting.
Oh yeah,
seeing
yeah.
like the everyday people kind of thing.
Yep. Older gentleman trying to make another buddy.
Mm-hmm. It reminded me of like westerns, or even other spy thrillers where they're just that random guy. He may come and maybe he comes back into it later on. But
yeah, maybe
he knows something because he knows about the city. He knows. He seems well dressed and like I don't know. It's just I think it
right.
feels
you
like
can
we'll
kind of
later on.
Yeah, you kind of get that
Like
impression.
We could see him again.
Mm-hmm.
He sounded like Michael Caine, I think, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. And I've seen him before, and I can't remember where he's from. Where I've seen him.
That was the one thing.
That was the end of the episode.
All right, now the action-packed one.
Yep.
I guess these episodes have different music in this scene here too.
Yeah, more ramped up as it goes. Yeah, that's nice. I like the music. I got it on Spotify.
Yeah, I thought the music choices in here were great too. Or the score.
Yep,
it was fantastic. Yeah, here he is checking out the ship.
Yeah.
The gas must have killed all these people because they're tinted funny.
Yep. Some sort of gas or something. Stun Skarsgård is a Swedish version of Insomnia.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Oh, yeah, because I dig the American version. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's Al Pacino, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, he sees the reflection.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, other than the water, probably never seen a mirror before.
Yeah.
Right.
See now, back up. Could you back up one frame or to the frame? Just that's what I liked about the series. Like I said, that massiveness, that scope. Look how huge those.
Mm-hmm.
You get. Yeah, I like those kind of things.
It's like they're building an Imperial like Star Cruiser, and it's just
there were some mentioning that,
but it really makes it look huge. I mean, you can see the vastness of it.
Yep.
There were some people mentioning that this was a kind of they were ripping off the video game again.
Oh, I don't know,
Order,
man.
which I haven't played yet. But
yes. Are they? I suppose are they taking it apart? Or are they putting it together?
I thought they were stripping.
They're scrapping all this stuff.
Oh, okay.
They're stripping all this stuff.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. That's pretty much.
That's a strip yard.
I don't know. I haven't played the game.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's
Isn't that the ship that crashed? Remember Andor as a kid saw
different
that.
planet.
Oh, it's a different planet. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
See, I get it's going to take me a little while to piece all of this stuff together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He tells him he's leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because he's going back to the other one, right?
Yeah. Yeah. He's just trying to get off world because he knows he's
being chased.
He doesn't want anybody else caught in the crossfire.
So yeah, all these it makes me believe there's a more like civilized, like more modern like area of the town where these people live, because you see where Andor usually is, they're a little more dressed down, they're more grittier. These guys are all cleaner version, they're all cleaner.
Right.
So I wonder if they're like maybe up on the mountain.
Yeah, maybe.
People live a little cleaner than the people down below.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Or what's going on up there to the left?
That would make
Yeah, you
sense.
see up there to the left. That looks more like
is that what they're taking apart?
Industrial. That looks more industrial up there.
I dig the sky bus.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm. That's very steampunk.
Yeah.
Actually, that whole doggone landscape kind of steampunk, really, in a way.
Here she knows a contact.
Yeah.
I wonder if when he has to do Star Wars, he's like, "Do I get a lightsaber?" Like, no lightsabers in this one. He's like, "Damn it!
Yeah,
I get something that looks like a lightsaber." That's what I thought of when I saw his cane. So
yeah.
His walking stick.
It's part of they were showing a montage of scenes and the montage of scenes go throughout this series. And there's a scene where I think I see a lightsaber.
Oh yeah.
Maybe, yeah, and he's part of the Rebel Alliance, so I'm sure he's a fan of the Jedi.
Because at one time I was hearing there's not going to be any lightsabers, no Jedi's, but I'm pretty sure I saw a montage of scenes, and and they were in the dark, and a lightsaber went off.
No,
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was a montage.
You ever get the droid cleaner version?
Yeah.
Yep.
The non-stutterer. I thought it was kind of an interesting little attribute to give to a droid, a stutter. That's kind of different.
Yeah. He's an older droid. So and maybe not maintained to what he should be, but that's probably the way it stutters.
Well, he's on the baton. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say they walked in and him wrecking the place. So.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And these guys finally touched down, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Searching for Andor.
Get the mean mug from the workers.
Mm-hmm. Alien face. Yeah,
this is a crazy scene when those look like.
Yeah, she decides to take him. They bust in.
Yeah.
I forget what she leaves for. See, it's very fast paced now. I'm only skipping ahead 10 seconds, and we've had 3 different freaking areas.
Yeah. People start to gather around because they see cops go in Marva's.
Yep. This is where he's talking to the droid with the
indicator. Bad timing.
Yep, very bad timing. So yeah.
He just happens to call. Oh boy.
Yep.
I dug these huge pieces of machinery falling off these
Right.
off
Pretty
these
crazy.
chains. Get hit with one of them, boy, it's over.
Oh yeah.
Crush arena.
Here they are feeling each other out.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you think he's just there to buy
That's
the
when he finds the communicator on it and crushes it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is where she finds out that he called them in.
Yep. And he's a creeper.
He's a creep.
Dumbass, what he is.
Yep.
He tells him what he's
He's the one that tipped him off on what planet, right? He was from.
Correct. Yep.
Told him who he was.
Yeah.
Yep. You know what happens to snitches, man.
Yeah, pretty good. Back and forth here.
Yeah. Yeah, we probably saw this clip when it came out. I'll give you another 1,000 if you tell me how you did it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really curious.
He's got money.
And he knows they're there. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they
ways out.
Being hung in the square. It's like, where are you?
I might watch this again tonight.
Really? All three?
Yep, all three.
Dude, you're hardcore.
Mm-hmm.
You are hardcore.
I enjoyed it thoroughly. It was really good.
Yeah.
We'll see. I still got to watch House of Dragons, the latest episode.
Oh, yeah, that was crazy.
See, now that's a really... All right, a lot of people are weighing House of the Dragon with Rings of Power. Some people really love Rings of Power, but don't like House of Dragon. Some people love House of Dragon, don't like Rings of Power. But then I'm finding some people don't like either one.
Yeah,
That's fine.
It's a weird mix. It's a weird mix. Salad.
I like them both, but I just wish Rings of Power was better.
Okay.
Yeah, and the elves. Like, why wouldn't you have the elves have long hair? Like, why would you stop that budget at that point? Like,
are you speaking with Elrond about Elrond?
Yeah, well, yeah, any of the elves except for the leader elf has short hair.
Well,
Only
I guess I
leader
never noticed.
has long hair. Yeah, it's very, very weird. Like when they have pointy ears and short hair, they just look like Vulcans.
Oh, their hair was that short?
No, not that short, but
No.
short. Like even the one guy that Elrond was talking to about the tree. He had short hair too.
Yeah, it was shortish hair.
Short
it was like Andor's hair length.
It wasn't long locks.
I am not even going to give Rings of Power any of my eyes because I know it's going to piss me off.
Yeah.
I'm not even going. I'm just not even going to do it.
House of the Dragon is awesome. It's a great show.
Hot D, right?
Hot D. Yep.
Mario's late. Mario, we talked statues earlier, buddy.
Yeah, we said statues.
Yeah. Loco Lou called out your name 3 times, just like Candyman.
Beetlejuice, even.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is really good.
Yeah, I even like Rings of Power.
Do you?
It's a good show. And not all elements are great, but so far it's been.
I'd rather watch Rings of Power than finish She-Hulk.
I guess I.
Yeah, I'd watch Rings of Power before She-Hulk. Absolutely.
But yeah, I'm very close to I probably won't, but I'm very close to just waiting for the last 3 to come out.
Yeah, and just watch it as a.
But I don't have a whole lot of,
Hey, listen. Let me know if you do. Let me know if you do, because I won't rush. I mean, like I said, I would have bailed.
We'll be covering Andor more than we will be She-Hulk.
Yeah.
I mean, I do. Well, let me ask you something before we do anything. Are you going to watch this week's episode or not?
Yeah, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
Because if you're not, I'm not. I can spend my time doing anything else too, but I'll watch it. I'll stick with it too. I mean, I got this 6 episodes.
See, this is another scene for me.
Okay. Yes, my Candyman powers are fading.
Yeah, man. And I mean, we talked about statues for a nice little while there, buddy.
Yeah.
What didn't you like about
he was definitely more of a desk guy.
Yeah, he's a little out of his element here.
Mm-hmm.
He's just riding the kind of the coattails of that one guy who wants to be in control.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Oh,
did we miss it already? Yeah, we did.
Yeah, it didn't make sense him charging, but I guess if he's overly zealous and jealous, I don't know. It just didn't.
Yeah. He's very.
But he has no weapon, and there's a gazillion cops right there. I mean, it doesn't make any sense that he would charge. It just didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And
I didn't believe it.
They're a little
on
edge. They're a little on edge too, and they're only rent-a-cops, so they don't probably see a whole lot of action.
No, I'm not talking about them shooting him. They were justified in shooting him because he was charging. I'm saying he shouldn't have been charging when he sees all these guns. He has none.
Oh,
It was too advanced a story, but it was a stupid. It took me out of it. Because I don't think in that situation you're going to do that. Just dumb.
When they shot him, I was like, "Good, dumbass."
And he doesn't come off like a guy that's that stupid. Apparently, like I said,
I don't know. The dude was a creeper, man. he was plenty stupid.
Yeah, well,
he
Well, I don't see why people are calling him a creeper when he was just kind of. I saw it more as a man in deep contemplation.
I agree with you. I think it's more jealousy than. I don't think he was creepy.
Yeah, you're not the first guy.
Kind of, yeah, a little bit.
You think so?
I think so. Yeah.
It was just, I think it was a dude that was more guilt-ridden than anything, that he couldn't sleep, and he just like, whoa, do I tell her kind of thing?
Yeah.
Do I tell her what I did?
I mean, well, he was, yeah.
I mean, he is a jerk off. I mean, he did,
Yeah, totally. Did
he did squeal, so.
Yeah. He got what he deserved.
I like that he just tied him up.
Oh yeah, but he's like heard that the other guy's voice says that, like, and they kept him alive. So
yeah,
is he gonna come back later? And
oh, I thought that was crazy too.
Oh yeah,
they transport ship.
Yeah, I don't think anybody there was a fan of the Empire, or
right,
right.
So.
Well, but that wasn't just some strays that did that.
Right. Mm-hmm.
They
have their own way of handling things. Remember what that lady said?
Yep. Yeah.
And
yeah.
This is one of them.
Mm-hmm. Well, they do the okie doke at the end too. Where?
Oh yeah, the decoy car.
Yeah, do an okie doke on it.
Yeah, with the explosive.
I figured that would be done. I didn't think it was going to explode again.
Oh yeah. Well, they put the explosive in there, and then smart. Let them get close to it and investigate, and then
kaboomy boomy.
Yep. And he's like,
I made a mistake. I make a boo boo.
He had no idea what he was in for.
Looking like a dope now. But see, it's gonna make him even more bitter. It's gonna be. We're gonna follow the trope here with this
What are the
guy.
odds he gets fired?
And then he'll go rogue.
Yep.
We'll see. It could happen.
Yeah.
It would make sense. Well, he's gonna get his ass burned because guys died under. Guys died under his watch, and how is he going to get around that he didn't do what he was told not to? I mean, that he did what he was told not to. So
told him to leave it alone.
So there's going to be some kind of retribution. How they do it, we don't know yet. But it would make sense, maybe get kicked out.
Yeah. I really like this parallel of when he was on a ship, and
so you didn't mind the number of flashbacks.
No, I didn't. No, I think it served the story, and I don't see them going back much further. Doing flashbacks. I think it was just to serve the first part of it,
right?
So, and just to have that parallel in the beginning of him leaving his home planet and then now leaving his other home planet.
Mm-hmm. Even the sunset or the sun glare.
Yep.
Here and then when he's on Skarsgård's ship.
So when do you expect
like a new beginning kind of thing?
Right. So when do you expect Hot Toys to hook you guys up with an Andor figure? How long?
Better be real soon, damn it.
Yeah.
I mean, the show's already on, man. You think they'll wait till the show's over?
Probably.
And then you'll get it 3 years from now.
Yeah, I don't know. It depends on if they see the popularity of it. Like if it's popular, which it's probably going to be, they'll probably release something.
All right. Mm-hmm. All right. Probably gonna be. All right. You better slow down there, Blue. You know how things have been going.
Yeah. Yeah, and
listen. I'll be honest with you guys. It looks more like it looks more stable than anything other than The Mandalorian. Although it had its hiccups, it looks more stable than anything they've done so far. Let's put it that way.
For sure.
The Hot Toys takes a while for the Disney Plus shows anyway, so it'll be a little bit.
Yeah. So. Oh, Mario, I was going to ask, I don't know if he's still here, but he's going to that. I think he's going to go to the Queen and Art event.
If I remember correctly, he had plans.
He couldn't does he? Does he? It's only $20.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Well,
and it's a 2-hour open bar. Not bad.
If I drank, that'd be appealing.
If I live closer to Vegas, it'd be even more appealing.
Right? Yeah. I mean, $20 for tickets, but then
$20, man,
it would cost way more just to get there.
That's the only problem. If you like I said, if you live, fairly decent driving distance, and gas is going back up, or at least here a little bit.
Yeah. Went up.
Yeah, I'd love to go though. That'd be awesome. Maybe next time. Because
don't think I can make the Okay.
Yeah. That's all right. I'll get covered.
They're gonna have a bunch of those figures.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. There's gonna be tons of freaking YouTubers over. There's at least 4 that I know of that are gonna be out there. So
yeah.
Somebody will have their.
We'll have to. Well, that's what John wanted them to do too. As well. Hey, that's what you guys are here for. You guys can stream all you want to, take as many pictures as you want to.
I caught him on Sick Mansion the other night.
Yeah, that's yep.
Yeah, man. But something, when they said it had gone down, it didn't go down that much.
No, it did not.
It really didn't. So,
all right, guys, we hit the 3-hour mark.
Yeah, covered a lot of ground.
I think we talked about the shows we wanted to talk about. Next week, we'll be talking about SheHulk at least one more time.
All right.
And then We still
yes,
got to put
yes,
it on
Mario.
the
Yes,
ring.
Mario.
They're showing off statues too.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they still have about 9 figures too. 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, Harry Potter.
Oh, that's right.
Atreus.
Yep, Dune, Paul Atreides.
That's right. Yeah.
That'll be there. And then
So
Gandalf and Batman.
you don't want to wait for Inart's Batfleck before you buy the Hot Toys Batman that you're gonna get?
Oh, the tactical suit.
Yeah, you sure you don't want to wait
I really like that suit. So
yeah,
I don't know if
I'm still gonna get
Okay.
that. I got another opportunity now that they kind of re-released it with better paint.
Well, let me ask you something. Are you going to do both? Are you still going to get the Batfleck, or is it one or the other?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get the.
Oh, blue's already getting both. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It
okay.
depends. It depends on if I like the Inart one or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll definitely be getting the Inart Wonder Woman as well. And then,
Oh yeah, definitely. I can't wait for that.
Because the way it sits right now, they'll release theirs before Hot Toys.
Any of you guys Harry Potter fans?
It depends on how it looks. I like Harry Potter. I'm not a huge Harry Potter guy, but
I know you're getting the Paul Atreides. I know you're getting that. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
I have to go with Og Toys for the rest of the figures too, unless Inart makes them.
It'd be stupid if they didn't. Oh, let's just make Paul Atreides.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It depends on how popular it is. I mean, if it's around if it's around the time when the second movie is coming out.
If they don't, then they're going to piss off the completionists in us. You know what I mean? Because
yeah.
All I got's Paul Atreides. Now I got to go elsewhere for other ones.
Yeah.
Well, do you know they're going to do Duncan?
Oh yeah.
And they're probably going to do. I would think they're going to do the Fat Man, the Baron.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. I would
like a Duke Leto. I would like a Gurney.
A Gurney, yep.
So yeah. Okay. All right, fellas.
Yeah, Michael Elliott, Loco Lou, Alex. It's good to have you guys here.
Yeah,
Blue Tattoo.
Always a pleasure.
But yeah,
so who are the drive-bys? Yeah,
the Coolio, the Great and Powerful, Some Guy, Commander Green, Luminara, Thule, yep. Thule, let's see, the Coolio again, Some Guy, El Profesoro.
Oh yeah, makes that grand appearance in the end. See you, Mario.
Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for watching. And as always, stay safe, stay healthy, always be kind, and we will catch you on the next one. Oh, wait. I can't leave without...
Budweiser, you created a monster, and they call him freaking Stein.
God, that's hilarious.
Oh, right. Quit it.
Good night, everybody.